takedown.
Welcome in, in-laws.
All you need is a feather, bud.
Welcome in, outlaws. Hey, it's KGB from the SC Sports Network, bringing you another live Braves stream. Sorry for the slight delay, guys. I had to get set up for both streams, as I will be heading into a doubleheader right after the Braves stream tonight. I'm not sure how much time we'll have between. All right, why is this not working?
Because we're in multiple.
BB just needs a feather in his hat. Like an Indian feather.
There we go.
All right, cool.
I thought he was wearing Yankee stuff tonight.
Oh,
That's me.
no. Hey,
No.
I like all team baseball, to be honest, man. So, but never, no. I wore the Dodgers one night when we were streaming the Braves and Dodgers game.
Yeah. And I was wearing the Braves.
I had a few people, they didn't understand why. So, yeah. I try not to tend to do that. All right, the game is ready to start. It is on Apple TV tonight, everybody. So, yeah, I had to get up. That's one of the things that I dealt with. Was not prepared for Apple TV. So, still setting up here. What? Something not right?
Something not right. They've got Braves and Yankees, but when I click the link, it says New York Yankees versus the Boston Red Sox.
Is it the Red Sox, though?
But it says Braves at Yankees. And I click the watch tab, and
Yes,
it pulls
but
up Yankees.
Is the game, is it a replay, or is there any game on yet?
No, it is fixed to come on June 21st of 2024.
Well,
Today's
I'll
the 21st.
I'll send you credentials if need be.
That's all right. I got it. Which I think is kind of ironic. Oh.
All right, welcome in, everybody. I appreciate you stopping by. Sorry the stream does not... I didn't get to do any Yankees emoji. And I had one other thing that I hadn't gotten to. It was quite a time. That's what I get for double headering.
Yep.
Hey, David. Hey, Tim, Cody, John.
Welcome in, everybody.
John says no better team to watch lose than the Yankees. That's right. I mean, they are atop of the league right now, so we get in there and get those wins. Welcome in H-Town as well. H-Town Sports is with us tonight.
Well, Atlanta's offense, we talked about it, not quite the same as it was a year ago when they had the best offense in all of baseball.
Hey, thank you for
Ronald
that sub. I
Acuna's
certainly
MVP
appreciate it.
here, or the follow-up resulting in a torn left
Is that you,
ACL.
Toby, finally
Meanwhile,
subbing me?
Olsen, Riley, Albies, all under.
No, I think
No,
it's just a renewal.
It's a renewal of one member for 1 month.
Okay, that you renewed your membership. Okay.
Sputtered out of the
Well,
gate.
thank you for that. Appreciate
Ozuna,
it.
he's kind of been the teeth of that lineup. But if they want to get back to the postseason, they need to continue to lean on Austin Riley, who's been outstanding over the last week.
And as it continues on for Brian Snitker, it's really been nothing but success in Atlanta. They've won 6 straight division
Now I
titles.
finally
They've
got
won a
it to
World
work.
Series under Brian Snitker.
I gotta
So
cover
things
this
are
up
good, and the
because
Braves
the
are 10
interactive
games
is-
above 500 as they have put together some wins here recently. As for Aaron Boone's Yankees, well, they have the
not
best
logged
record
in?
in all of baseball, but they were tested a bit
That's
by
weird.
Baltimore earlier in the week.
Well, that Baltimore lineup is going to test anybody, especially with Santander and the rest of that company starting to hit the cover off that baseball. They have 7 to 8 guys that can beat you on any given moment. But, you know one thing about Aaron Boone, he's not going to panic. He believes
He's
in
not
his club.
upright
He
this
says they're
second.
going to get healthier, and that's just a stumble in the road, and they'll be fine.
No, because the interactive, they're already 4 minutes past first
batting in the
pitch.
3 spot as the designated
7:05
hitter, Matt
Eastern,
Olson.
6:05
Another day, another game.
Okay,
This
the
is
three
interactive
just
32 in a
come on.
row for Matt Olson's
Yeah,
longest
just
active
came up.
streak in the majors.
You know what? This is an Iron Man in a stalemate in that lineup, and he's a power source. And listen, he had a career year last year, breaking records for the Atlanta Braves. But if he gets
And
back
of course,
to being that guy
who
that
the
can
fuck
cover both sides of the plate, he'll be just fine.
And we talked about it during the pregame show, but this is a great pitching matchup. Couple of guys who were first-round
Gotta
picks
love it,
of the
don't
White
you?
Sox reunited tonight. Carlos Rodón for the Yankees.
It's when
and
it
Chris
starts
Sale for
loading in
Atlanta.
the field.
Well, his second season in the Yankee uniform,
It
Rodon's
just
been
crashes
absolutely
back out to the
outstanding.
TV
He's
side.
9-0 with the 2 ERA against teams
Gotta love it.
outside of the AL East. So he's starting to really feel comfortable.
Must be
You know,
Bill
they
Ford
talked
tough.
about his work ethic coming into spring training has been absolutely outstanding. We're going to look at his
Pardon
pitch
my
mix. We
language,
know he
everybody.
loves to throw the fastball at
Just
the top of the
really
zone. But Aaron Boone talked about in a meeting, he's turned him in more of a pitcher, starting to flutter in that changeup and really land that breaking ball and sometimes pitch backwards, and it's going to help his fastball play up.
Carlos Rodón has always been tough on left-handed batters, but Brian Snitker not shying away from a lefty at the top of the order. Jared Kelenic trying to find his way as an Atlanta Brave. Still just 24 years old. The young left-hander starts it off tonight.
All right, gonna pause it up. Oh, that's great. I had it full screen, so it had the damn interactive pause.
And the first pitch is swatted the other way for a base hit for
That's gonna be
Kelenic.
a base hit for Kelenic.
You know what? He has a little bit of pepper. Lefty has a good plan.
Take it
Fastball
forward.
down and away. That's a really good pitch by
I'll
Rodón.
get
I
this
hate
in
But
doing
that's
that,
the
guys
game
and
plan.
gals.
Let the
I'm
baseball
not used to
travel
using
deep
Apple
and hit it
TV,
with
so
authority. The
bear with
opposite
me
way.
while I set this up.
One pitch, one base hit, and the Braves have their leadoff man on, and Ozzie Albies is the batter, a switch hitter. He hits this one in the air deep toward
Oh,
left
that's
field. Jones
deep!
goes back for it,
And it is
that
gone! Two-run
It's
home run!
2-0 Atlanta. Kelenic
That's the way to start it, baby!
Yes, sir.
Batman gets to do the dance, baby. Just like that, Atlanta jumps to a 2-0 lead over the New York Yankees.
Offense is starting to wake up.
Here
and
comes
especially
Big
with
Bear,
this
Marcell
in the
Ozuna
middle of the
coming to bat.
lineup. When they're firing at all cylinders, this is a tough lineup to cover.
And from a scheduling standpoint, this wasn't really a come down from the Orioles. Here's another first pitch swing, and it's Marcell Ozuna bouncing out to the shortstop. So
Gotta be out
3
number
batters,
one.
3 pitches, 2 runs.
You're seeing the game plan. Do not allow Carlos to be able to settle in. This is a fastball. Center cut. Hit one to the
Hey,
people, Wheezy. I
telling you,
love
the
that
Red
swing.
Federo
I love that
baby's been
aggression. You
great
do
luck.
not allow an ace to be able
Every
to settle
game
in.
they have
There's a term
been
we
batting
use.
well.
You know, pitchers don't know what kind of stuff
We
they
only
have.
lost,
You don't
well,
allow
no,
it
I
to get
take
to the
that
mitt.
back. We did lose
So
the
they're
last
hunting
game.
early and often.
To
And
the-
it's paying off.
Rodón, for whatever reason,
Detroit,
has been
didn't we?
more susceptible to the long ball as a
Mm-hmm.
Yankee. Gave up 15 homers
Or
last
no.
year. He's already allowed 12.
Did we get the
this year,
golden?
on
No, we
pace
got
for
the
a
golden
career.
broom. We swept the Tigers.
Yes, we did get
Matt
we did
Olson
get the
at
golden
plate
broom.
as he takes ball 2 from Rodón.
Now, we
Boy,
will not
Olson
be
was
celebrating
just
the golden
incredible
broom
last
tonight,
year.
guys and gals.
54 home runs,
That will be
139
I'll get something up
RBIs,
from the
and he
community
finished 4th
for
in the
stream
National
coming
League
up
at
that we're gonna be
MVP.
doing that.
What more does a man have to do? I mean, he was eating at that chop house all day long, Wayne. He was wearing
But
that
I
place
do have
out,
some
but this
game
is what he
keys
can do.
that-
And I know
that
a lot
we'll
of
go ahead and
Braves
hand out
fans
today.
haven't seen a lot of Oakland A's games. You know, a couple of friends of mine asked about, you know, how's he going to fit in that lineup? I say he has big power. He can fit in anybody's lineup.
Yeah, the initial, who are these guys? Matt Olson and Sean Murphy. Well, Braves fans found out quickly these guys are really great players.
And they're really good clubhouse guys as well. And so Snicker talked about just raves about their leadership and their work ethic, and sometimes they work too hard. Good pitch by Rodon.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, so that is 2 outs. Matt Olson goes down swinging.
Now finally a deeper at bat, and he strikes out Olson. First strikeout of the night for Carlos Rodon.
I'd like to say thank you to my buddy Matt for stopping
right
in.
out that fastball, and for Olson, he's trying
you might as well
to
put
catch
the
up to the
Braves background
velocity,
in,
but
bro.
this is the well-thrown slider down. There's nothing any lefty can do with that pitch.
That's only half of it.
And that's why Rodon
That
is
was
so
the other thing that I
left-handers,
didn't get to was doing the
why it
damn
was so
stadium.
impressive that Kelnick started the game with a base hit, setting up
Sorry.
RBs, and 2 pitches into the night.
No worries.
The Braves
There
had
you
a
go.
2-0 lead. Now it's Austin Riley.
I got it. I do it on the fly.
And he rips this ball.
I bet you do with somebody's
foul.
fly. Wow,
that ball was absolutely
up there,
smoked.
You want to hit a foul ball? That's how you hit a foul ball, Wayne. I mean, that's sending a message.
Welcome in, Austin.
Your velo looks a little tempting to me, and I'm going to get my foot down. And again, all these hitters, they're hunting
That little
the
girl's
fastball
like,
because
yeah,
they know
look,
he
I got a
likes to
ball.
throw the
Like,
fastball
she
early
wasn't
in the
too
count.
aggressive with that ball.
And he throws it a lot, as you mentioned.
Yeah,
Our
see, I got a ball.
StatCast powered by Google Cloud. Carlos
Austin
Rodon's
Riley with a
fastball
246
usage around
average, 6 home runs, 28
56%.
RBIs,
That's kind of always been the case for Rodon, but it's a big
something
fastball.
RB,
It's gotten a lot of
OPS, I missed
strikeouts and a lot of money, too. The Yankees gave it to him last year. 3 balls and 1 strike now on Riley. Carlos Rodon was an all-star for the White Sox in 2021 and the Giants in 22 before securing that contract in New York. Riley hits one a ton the other way out toward right center field. What a start for the Braves. 2 home runs in the first, and Austin Riley has made it 3-0 Atlanta.
That is another home run for Austin Riley.
God, baby!
Talked about him being able to cover the
Yes, sir. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yes, sir. That's 3-0. Just like that. Thank you very much. Get him, Braves.
starting to be scary hours. You get him going in that lineup, especially with Acuna Jr. down for the season. Everybody needs to collectively continue to swing.
There's a swing from Sean Murphy through the fastball from Rodon, and the Atlanta Braves have popped off here at Yankee Stadium so far. 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 homers in the first. There are 5 batters in 3 runs on 3 hits, and the 2 home runs off Rodon. And Atlanta cracking up in the dugout with an
Come on,
early lead behind
Smurfinator.
Chris Sale.
Rodon's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes on the veteran catcher Murphy, who missed a good chunk of time because of an oblique injury. He had a 4-for-4 game on Wednesday, and really the first sign of offense from Murphy so far this year.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't already noticed,
and Venue's got to put on the home run probability now because of these home runs here in the top of the
Super
first.
chats,
This ball's starting
everything
to fly
are now
out of this
back.
ballpark, and they're making this ballpark
And
look very
reactivated.
small. A lot of loud contact, but
All that was taken
all
care
of this
of.
is off the fastball, and the fastball thus far
last
doesn't
night
have a
and
lot of
early
life
this
at the top of the zone
morning,
that he's used to.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
the
As Murphy
deposit that
reaches
they
out
make
and lifts one to left field.
deposited
Jahmai
at,
Jones getting the start in left
midnight,
tonight
so
makes the catch, but the Atlanta Braves wallop their way
Everything
to a
should be
3-0
good.
lead in the top of the first. On the second pitch of the game, it was
there you
Oscar.
have it. The Atlanta Braves take an early lead, 3-0 over the New York Yankees. That
Yes,
was
sir. We'll
excellent
take it.
start, man. Excellent start. Ozzie
Definitely
Albies
take
puts it over, and then Austin Riley comes in here and hits one out. Hey, Austin Payne, how you doing? Yeah, very true. You never count out any team. But I'll tell you what, Austin, we'll take this early lead because we know how the Braves have been playing this season, and
Yep.
it's definitely something that we want. I gotta update the subscriber count. I actually had subscribers come through some videos last night.
Oh, yeah.
Had 5 subs come through after the stream.
Nice.
That interactive is pretty cool.
What's that?
So that interactive, the ball field and all that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that 3D.
Yeah.
It's like watching the game, dude.
Just not as good graphics.
Exactly. Exactly. But it is a pay feature. You can't just go there and watch it. And you actually have to pay for that feature. We get it with our subscription. So good news, we are now sitting at 951 subs. We are 49 subs away from that 1,000 goal and beyond. All right, that has been updated. Thank you so much.
And that's huge for the 7-time All-Star who's been absolutely outstanding.
And here we go, Chris Sale, starting pitcher for the Atlanta Braves.
So it is Sale.
Yes, Austin. I'm the other guy that does streams as well.
Strike over the outer half.
I'm Mav.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that part. Yeah, that is the man above, Mr. Maverick.
Sale 96 with the fastball, but it's the wipeout slider that makes him great.
But the fastball sets everything up. You have to honor the fastball, especially at his velo, and he still has the capability to be able to touch 96 to 98 miles an hour.
He's had some rough first innings of his own this year. It's been kind of the inning to get to him. He's allowed 6 home runs. 4 of them have come in the first inning.
Well, sometimes the starter still gets the feel of the release point, you know, his heart rate. And you have to be aggressive like they did Rodón early enough to try to chip away at him and try to knock him out.
Yes, it has. They're awesome.
Anthony Volpe has worked the count in his favor here. 3 balls and 1 strike. Sale has been incredibly around the plate so far this year. He has averaged 7.5 strikeouts for every 1 walk. And he comes back to get a strike on Volpe to make it 3-2.
Still has that velo to be able to beat people at the top of the zone and make a hitter want to engage and get on top of it. And he's able to tunnel that slider. That's a really difficult cover for a hitter, especially if you're a right-handed batter.
3 balls and 2 strikes on Anthony Volpe, the leadoff batter for the Yankees, and there is ball 4. So a rare walk from Sale to start the game.
Right away from
Sale.
Not a good way to
bats
start
have
the
a
game.
chance here as they're brought to you.
I know, right?
BetMGM, Soto, Judge, Stanton. They
Come on,
have
Sale.
really controlled the offense for New York so far.
Settle down,
Punch,
focus,
in that middle of the lineup, and I think they're doing an awesome
and make your
job
pitches
playing
count.
off each other. And thus far, Juan Soto looks very comfortable in a Yankee uniform.
He certainly does, and we'll see how long he gets to wear it. A free agent at the end of this year, and a very young one at that. He'll be 26 years old in October. And when a talent like this gets to free agency that young,
We didn't even get to do
Put
our
the
favorite.
money in the big bag, Wayne.
We didn't even get to do our
think
favorite.
somebody's
It's
gonna hand him a
finally
blank
Friday,
Yeah,
baby.
whose money will the last name be
I know.
Steinbrenner on that check? That's what Yankee fans would like to know. As Soto looks at a strike on the breaking ball from Sale.
Yankees got a tough.
Soto's been on base in 20
top half
straight
of their
games.
batting
He's
order.
drawing walks like he usually
Yes, they
does.
do.
Recently his 700th career walk.
Soto, Judge,
Most
Stanton.
ever for a player before turning 26. He eyes that one
There
over
you
the
go.
outside
Nice
corner.
strike in
97
there.
from a suddenly fresh-armed
You
Chris
can
Sale.
check his YouTube
he
channel out by going to
finally Looks healthy to me, Wayne.
youtube.com/@_
And
Maverick
throwing the
Sports.
baseball with conviction, and so the Braves are lucky to get this
_
veteran ace
Maverick
that still
Sports.
feels healthy and still feels like he can.
Matter of fact, Austin, I'll go ahead
Not
and
only during
I
the
was gonna say, you
regular
might wanna
season, but if they
send
get to
him
the
a link.
postseason, he's going to be out there.
yeah, I'll do it.
35 years old. I'm not sure he's gained 1 ounce since being drafted by the White Sox in 2010. He's as stringy as ever. And there's a breaking ball that Soto taps foul with a check
That looked
swing.
really weird.
They
see
listed
that
at
hit?
6'6", 180.
Yeah.
That's after.
Are
the
you
hit.
watching
That's
the
after
game
going
or the
to ground.
interaction?
That's after.
No, I'm watching the
Talking
game.
Pitching with him,
Okay.
got a chance
It
to
did
meet
work?
him at Edwin Jackson's wedding, and
Yeah.
He's a dog and love
If it
watching
didn't,
him
I'd send
compete,
you
but
my
this is a
Apple
good battle
credentials.
right here.
1 ball, 2
No,
strikes.
I'm watching it.
Soto swings through a 98-mile-an-hour
Got him
fastball for
swinging.
strike
Out
3.
number 1.
There we go.
All right.
Raise in the chat.
Aaron Judge. I'm gonna. Sorry guys, I'm gonna mute that.
Off in the bottom of the first inning tonight. With a man
Because
on.
of his
It's
intro
Judge's
music.
first at bat against Sale tonight.
Oh,
But they've
yeah.
Faced each other a lot. And a lot of times it's
Swing
resulting
and a
in swings and
miss.
misses. Judge has struck out 16 times in 28 at bats lifetime against Sale. Major League
Gino,
leader
how
in
you doing?
homers, RBIs, OPS,
Welcome in, Gino.
and many other categories. Weak swing there as Chris Sale continues to
perfect
confuse
set.
Judge.
See, that's what the velocity does.
Well, I appreciate that,
He's
Gino.
trying to hunt the velocity and really get the barrel to the baseball, and he's not picking up on the spin, and so really good pitch call and sequence
Stuck under his
by
foot.
Murphy.
Yes, I do, Austin. Matter of fact, I
Barely
went
with any lead. Now he
live
jumps
just the
around
other
and
night.
Sale
Matter of fact,
chases him back.
I
You know
went
what that was, Wayne? He wasn't
live
sure about the pitch
back on the
throw right
17th,
there,
just
so
a few
that's
days ago.
courtesy throw over to first base
for game 1 of the Detroit
calibrate right
series.
here, because if I make a mistake, they can get back in one swing.
Yeah, we got to get him into doing more streams when he can.
Judge lays off that time.
Yeah.
It's
Actually,
1
that,
ball, 2 strikes.
his availability for streams
See
is
what
actually
Judge has
gonna
done
go
since the beginning
down
of
a bit.
May.
Coming up here soon.
21 homers,
Yep.
49 RBIs.
Gonna leave him to what, just the
in a
weekends, isn't it?
44-game span since
Yeah,
May
it's just
first
gonna be
won
me
in
just doing the
382.
weekends, but I'll still be able to bring videos and stuff to the channel when I get home. But the streams will be cut down to just the weekends only.
I'm gonna be starting.
That's how you know he's
Game
locked
streaming
in. Fastball at the
soon,
top
yeah.
of the zone after seeing
cool.
3 sliders to slow himself down.
Thank you, Gino.
That helped.
Hey,
Ooh, that
we've
was
won
close.
every
That was all
game.
cooking right
And
there,
I've
Wayne.
won this hat. We've won
2
every game.
balls, 2 strikes
Knock on
on
wood,
Aaron
baby.
Judge.
We started out 3-0 already.
Pitch off the plate, down and in for ball 3.
Finally got my
Judge
good
has
internet,
fought
yo.
back from
2
0-2
gig
to make
download.
it 3-2. With Giancarlo Stanton waiting to bat
Nice.
next.
I'm happy with it. Cool.
The Braves teed off on Carlos Rodón.
I know you
at the
guys
top
hear
of the
some
first.
unfamiliar voices.
Down the
We,
bottom of the first, Chris Sale.
there he
Swing and
goes.
miss by Judge. He strikes out.
Strike 3. Judge strikes out. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That was vintage Chris Sale with that slider.
You
And that's
might
the
hear some
one
voices
home.
you're unfamiliar
I mean,
with.
That ball moved the
H-Town
yard,
Sports.
Wayne. I mean, that
It's
ball
here in channel
starts
with us
in
tonight,
the left-handed
and
batter's box
our
and
buddy
ends
Sickles
down and
as
in
well.
right by Judge's knee.
So 2 down, and now Stanton is the batter as Sale mows down both Soto and Judge. Stanton whiffs on a slider as well. So now the numbers against Sale. Soto 6 at bats, 5 strikeouts. Judge
I'd like to
29
say
at
thank you
bats,
for everybody
17
that stopped in.
strikeouts.
Hey,
It's a
if Kevin
tough
Hunt's
matchup
yet,
here.
please hit that
I mean,
thumbs up for us.
We forget that,
If you haven't
Chris
subscribed to the
Sale,
channel yet, be sure to hit that
he's
sub
been
button.
at the forefront of being one of the most talented
We'd love
arms,
to have
especially
some
from the
new
left
outlaws
side in
joining in
baseball
on
for a
fun.
very long time. And now you're seeing why. Being able to make adjustments and also being able to follow the swing.
Had an
He
excellent,
sees and
excellent
picks up on
stream
hitters'
on-
holes very quickly.
We did
And
Dodger
also
stream
has
the
to
last
still
stream.
possess the stuff, with, especially with that slider.
I actually
to get
did a
the swing
double
miss that he
header
needs.
yesterday.
Now 63 strikeouts
Early
on
morning
the
Braves
slider
game,
after
and then
fanning
we did the
Judge.
late night
Yeah,
Dodgers
Stanton
game.
0-2. That pitch
Dodgers
is low
game,
for
we
ball
had
1.
1,600.
Almost
Got
down
him!
to second
Swipe
base.
in!
Got him,
Three,
baby.
He doesn't seem
That
to
is
win.
that is gas from Sean, the Smurfinator.
Volpe's caught stealing to end the inning.
On point.
It's Brad Osmus, the Yankee bench
Get
coach,
him!
on the phone trying to get an answer
Yeah.
from
That's the way we talk about. Smurf has got the arm.
Time, and it looks like the Yankees will not challenge.
You ain't running on
He
Smurf.
guns down Volpe.
Can't hit it if you
Smurf will
don't
get
play.
you.
That's the end of the first.
So that's it. We had just a little over 1,600 views with 5 subs last night, coming from all the new Dodger fans that joined us. We'll be double heading tonight. As soon as this stream's done, I have to change over the layout I might just leave it to gray and just change into the Dodgers stuff thereafter. Whatever takes the least amount of time. We'll be doing the Los Angeles Angels taking on the LA Dodgers.
So Kay's getting tipsy, huh there, Gene?
Kay getting tipsy.
Hey, it's Friday. Why not?
Time for a beer.
Why not? Friday.
EDI. GB, I know something you should do for your stream for one of the Braves games.
What's that?
Should cook you some hot dogs and get you some beer, just like you like in the stadium.
Yeah.
And some Cracker Jacks.
Yeah.
Hey,
Just like
this
you're in the
summer,
stadium.
I kind of want to do this summer. If I get monetized and actually start, bringing in real money, I'd like to take some of that and invest in like a tailgating setup that I can set out in the yard, and take my stuff outside and do live stream.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
That's right. Hey, everybody should be allowed a certain amount of time.
Relationship thing.
Sorry about that.
I think Volpe after a while will earn that case. So
that's
close
going to
play
be
happens
strike
again,
one.
and he goes there and boom, they're like, hey, we're going to
Adam
get on that
Duvall
headset
up.
very quickly.
The
So
batting
Adam
order
Duvall
would
leads
be
off here in the
Kelnick,
top of the
Ozzie,
second against
Ozuna, Olsen,
Rodón.
Riley, Murphy, Duvall,
Ball lifts one foul. It's been a
Farrell,
tough
and then
year
RC
for
guys
Duvall,
down.
who had a
Sorry
very
we
good
didn't
start
go
to
back.
last season when he
I'll
was
put
with the
it up there
Boston
for a
Red
few
Sox.
minutes,
He broke his wrist and wasn't quite the same after
Hey,
that.
Nathaniel, how you doing?
And he's not new to the Braves, even though he returns to them. This is his third different time wearing this uniform.
Yeah, he was a big part of that in 2021
Somebody
World
with a
Series
giant
team.
finger. That's funny.
19
That's
home
good.
runs,
Good.
55 RBIs in just 67 games. And he has some thump,
To get
especially against
that's
left-handed pitching.
that's actually funny, G.
Little loop down the right
Gene
field
says
line. Long
get
run
the
for Soto.
realistic
He won't get there,
effects.
but it's a foul
Someone
ball.
with a giant finger has to sit in
Lands
front of
just
the
to
TV.
the right of the stripe down the right field line. So 0-2 now on Duvall, who was a big part of their 2021 championship run. He began that year with the Marlins. He came to the Braves, and he was just an RBI
Actually,
machine
what I'll use is I
throughout
have
that year.
an indoor-outdoor projector,
And those numbers include the postseason.
and I can pull
Didn't slow
anything
down
off the
Duvall
internet
at
and whatnot
all
with it.
to have
And I'll just
the
project it
calendar
onto
flip
the
to
side of my
October.
house.
He had
late at night.
113 RBIs that year in the regular season.
Let me tell you something that's probably
which
going to be
led
better
the
than the
National
house.
League.
And we found this out because I have a
Down the left
projector
field
too.
line, and that's a base hit.
But
Jones
hang a
cuts it
sheet
off. Duvall will
either
stay
on the side of the house so
first.
it's
That's a
nice and
leadoff base
smooth.
hit.
Get it
I
tight.
would have to do that. I got a huge. I got several.
These Braves
Several
aren't
of the
missing against
background
Rodón.
No, they're
Oh, that
standing
works
on
too.
that
There you go.
fastball, and
Yep. I got
Rodon's
several in
is
all
not
different
used to
kinds,
not
all
having
different
that life,
sizes.
especially at the top of the zone, and he's a little spicy in the dugout, and I've been there, especially
My
when
side
I'd like to do
Allocated
something.
plan
I'd
and it
like to
doesn't go
invite
as
my son-in-law
planned, and you're
over.
up against
and,
it against a
a
talented
couple
lineup.
other buddies
the
that like
first
to watch
inning.
baseball.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Now with the injury to Acuna, it's
We'll have to
Laureano
see
who
how
has
it goes,
taken over right field of late for Atlanta.
I'll put a 10
The
up.
Braves have certainly
got the
not
fire
found
ring on
much
the side
production
already.
out of right field with
Pull my
Acuna
truck down. That way I
It's
can
gonna
put
be
all my
expected. You certainly won't
my
get
tower
Acuna's
and stuff
numbers
to run
most
the stream
likely.
inside the truck bed.
As Laureano pops one up, loses his bat in the
Well, it's
process.
a Blazer, so it'd be in the back.
And fouls one off, but the last time Acuna had a season-ending knee injury, well, the Braves front office got busy, replaced him in many different ways along the outfield, and that helped them win the World Series.
I mean, it also came together in that locker room and say, hey, you know, one of our best players, one of the game's best players goes down. everybody in the country expects our season to go down. We're going to show them and step up. And so sometimes that happens. And this is a very deep and experienced lineup, you know, 1 through 9. And so
oh, hell, sorry, man.
They're managed well, they're coached well, and they
All
play
right.
hard every single day.
I'm still sitting here. I'm watching the game
takes ball 2.
like everybody else is.
Whenever Alex Anthopoulos is around Brian Snitker, that Snit is trying to peek around his shoulder, see if he can read some of these text messages to find out what Alex is working on as far as the trade deadline.
And you know Alex, he's a
Loriano.
He can make a move and give him some
Loriano.
better, you know. They trust each other's relationship as far as, you know,
it's Loriano.
being able to run the tight ship. And I just love his viewpoint about
You
the
say
game.
potato,
You know,
I say potato.
Hey, what's up, Larry?
You know, they work too hard. You know, you got to back away from the game.
James, I'll be right back.
Ooh, nice. Out the left field corner. That's going to be a stand-up double.
Double, baby. There we go. Nobody out. Runners on second and third, baby.
That's right.
Yes, sir. We'll take it.
On second and third, nobody out. And here's Heidi Watney.
That's what.
Yeah, I talked to Brian Snitker about his
Now,
relationship.
remember, everybody, Loriano used to be on the Braves, then went to the A's, and then went from the A's to the Guardians, from the Guardians back to the Braves.
Not one replacement, but all 4 of these guys who can play the outfield. They were big
He's trying to
contributors to that
somebody's
World
hand-me-down.
Series winning team. Jock Peterson, of course, had everyone wearing pearls. Jorge Soler was a World Series MVP. Eddie Rosario, NLCS MVP, and Adam Duvall, who was very successful for them that postseason as well.
Hey, big shout out, guys and gals, and I'm going to throw his link down the bottom. Maybe Matt will link him in the chat.
Once they finally
On the go
got to
seal.
500 in the month of
He
August.
is streaming the Braves game as well
Swing and a
tonight.
miss here by
He took a
Arcia.
week off
The
from
count
streaming.
0-2, but Atlanta kind of
Tonight's his
stumbled its
return
way through
night.
the
If
first
you haven't-
half. Finally
Yeah, check
turned the
this
corner in
channel out. Be
August,
sure to head
and
on
then
over
made
there.
their way to a World Series
Drop him a
win.
like, tell him that Mav and
Last couple of years, it's been a different story. They've won over 100 games. They had to pass the Mets in the final
I'm sure if you
weekend
like,
of the
if you like
2022
content
season,
this year,
despite
you'll
all the
definitely like
wins.
content over there.
There's a bouncer to first.
There you go.
By Ben Rice. He still has a
Links in the
first. He
channel.
beats Arcia as the
In the
runner's
chat.
home.
Love that Ben did not.
Go figure that
panic.
Arcia was going to be
Glanced
out
up
number
after
1. He
knocked
is
it
in a
down
bad
to see what
slump.
Duvall was, and he was trying to advance
Yes,
to
he
home.
is.
Knew he had enough time
They have
for
moved
Arcia
him
to
around how many times?
beat him
trying
to
to
first
see
base.
if he
3 or 4 times
Baseball
this year.
from the youngster.
I know, right?
I think they need.
Never
Because I
lose the
felt like
hat.
off the bat that was going to be able to get to the hole. To the
I think they
right
should
side.
call up Nacho Alvarez. Nacho Alvarez is
Looks Duvall back and
a
hustles and gets an out.
hitting machine.
So one out, top of the order now, and Kelnick takes ball 1.
Nacho Alvarez.
Sitting rally with a first pitch base
Go ahead.
hit
Go ahead.
against
Nacho
Carlos
Alvarez
Rodón.
Jr.
It's
is
the
a
third
hit
different
machine in the
organization
minors
for
right now
Kelnick, despite being a
at
first-round
Gwinnett.
pick.
And I think with
Nice
Arcia
deep out to the
having
right.
his
He won't
That's
get there.
going to
It's a
drop
base
in.
hit. It scores another.
Yeah!
run.
Score 2 more.
Oriano ends up at third.
There we
Kelnick's
go.
2 for 2. And this time an RBI to make it 4
on the
nothing.
Just
corner,
one.
They only brought 1. Yep. 4 to nothing. Sorry, I didn't
4
mean
to
to.
nothing.
It seems
Need
like
to let
every
him know
time
that
Oh, no
he's
worries.
it's a
good.
mistake.
Yes, sir.
The Braves are
But
on
yeah.
fire right now.
Not been on the mound, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden, in that situation, the mound the plate gets very
Something
small,
about them
and
being in
now all
New
of a
York
sudden
or
you're starting to
something,
put yourself
man.
in
It's like they
hitter-friendly
took
counts
that
because you're trying to
fucking
pitch perfect to
that
avoid
squirt
contact.
bottle, you know, like in
So here is Ozzie Albies,
The Michael
who scratched
Jordan
off an important thing on
movie
his
with
list.
Yeah.
It's his first
you
home
know,
run at Yankee
that
Stadium.
Michael's secret
Now a
sauce.
ball that goes underneath the catcher,
Mhm.
Trevino. That allows Kelnick to
Oh,
go
that's
to
gonna,
second
that wild
base.
pitch is going to
Not
allow
far
the
enough for
runner
Loriano
at
to try
first
to
to advance
score.
to second. Now we have 1
There we
out.
go.
We are in the top of the second.
If that's ruled a
And we
wild
have
pitch
runners
to
on
put
second.
Kelnick in scoring position as well as
1-0
Loriano.
the count. So
Trevino's
our
outstanding at blocking. Tried
Ozzie
to knock
Albies.
that down with his armpit. It looked like ate him up just a tad to allow Kelnick to advance.
Well, the Yankees infield is in again with
comes
Albies
the
at
wind
the
up in the
plate.
pitch. Down and
He
dirty,
takes
ball 1. Ball 2.
This was the only team on the road
86
that
mile an hour.
Albies
The
had
pitcher
not
now
homered
at
against.
34 pitches.
Well, he's got one here at Yankee Stadium, and another big swing from the right side of the plate, where Albies has crushed the ball throughout his
Comes
career.
the pitch.
Bounces this one
Chopper
What's up,
down
Goose?
third baseline to home.
Now stuck between
We got a
third and home
rundown
is
going
Loriano.
on between.
Mayhew applies the tag.
So they caught him
Big
on
second out
third.
for the Yankees.
So we have runners on first and second.
Huge
Well,
second hour.
What's up,
Love
Goose
that.
Sports?
But Mayhew did not panic. You know,
Hey,
he's a
buddy,
veteran
what's up?
all around the infield. Made a nice throw.
There you have it, guys and gals. There's another great streamer, been around YouTube for a long time.
Very cool and collected.
He does a lot of sports commentary between a lot of different sports. So be sure to head on over to his channel as well. Let me get a link up there for you. You can go to youtube.com/@.
But it's like, hey, we got to start,
check his channel out.
So you don't want to start,
And HBS and Maverick Sports, definitely recommend him as
the
channel.
The way they've been firing all cylinders over the last couple of weeks, you got to start playing clean baseball and winning series.
Well, the Yankees lost a series at Fenway last weekend, then dropped
That's
2
going to
of
be on
3
the
to
outside
Baltimore.
for ball one.
So they have lost 5 of their last 7, and they're taking their lumps right now. There have been very few of those so far, though, for a team that is
Thank you,
still
Matt, for that link up
25
there.
games above 500.
Yep, no problem. Already on top of it.
Oh, that's atrocious. That was 6 inches outside the box, and he called that a strike.
Also,
I know.
Put the emphasis on Garrett Cole getting back into the
Up his
rotation
garbage.
fold. I mean, timing's everything, and so they're gonna build him back
Big
up.
Bear
This is
up
a
the
very
bat. Come on,
important
Bear.
piece.
Oh, that was it.
To
That was
Ozuna,
your
whose
pitch.
63 RBIs are the most in the National League. Aaron
Gotta be
Judge
1 and 2
is
to
the
count.
only player in baseball with more runs batted in. And Ozuna hits here with 2 on and 2 out. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down and dirty. Ball 2. Count is even.
Must have heard me.
I was going to say, they said thank
Get
you
your
right
soundboard.
off the bat there.
Showing his athleticism, blocks the ball
Man's
right
not
in the
doing the
middle
job.
of his chest, and the ball just stops
Sorry.
right there, not allowing any of the runners to be able to advance.
Well,
My
he's
bad.
very polite. We know that about Trevino now. 2
Oh,
balls, 2 strikes. And now full count on Ozuna.
I'll be on it next round.
Matt Olson is on deck.
Very true,
Atlanta has
Nathaniel.
already struck for
And you
4
can't deny that
early
ever since
against
Kelly
Rodon.
came to the first spot, they have been on fire.
It's back-to-back starts now where Rodon has struggled, allowed 5 against the Red Sox last time. He's given up 4 so
Swing and a
far
miss, that'll
tonight.
do it.
He
Ball,
goes on more
strike
trouble
3.
here
Out
by
3, so
striking
we
out
are heading to the
Marcell
bottom of the
Ozuna.
second.
4-0 Braves.
The Braves had the lead 4-0. The Braves with already a commanding 6-hit, no error, 4-run inning since the beginning. The Yankees have no runs, no hits, no errors. We'll see. We'll have to see how Chris Sale does against the top of the lineup again when it comes up.
yeah.
I think he did real well versus the top of the order the first go around.
Welcome in, D. How's it going, brother?
Okay. That's right, the dynamic duo, because I am Fat Man.
I thought I was Batman. You're Robin.
No, I'm Fat Man and you're Ruben. Fat Man and Ruben.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that sucks. You got to work all weekend, huh?
Ouch.
Oh, speaking of the weekend, guys, I got my dates mixed up. I asked my wife today. I said, am I supposed to take an overnight bag? And she said, for what? I said, what do you mean for what? I said, you know what? She's like, why? You going somewhere? And I said, yeah, I got to go into the hospital for the night. She says, that's next month. And I'm like, no, it's not. So I got proven wrong. She grabbed the paperwork and showed me it was July. I don't know why I thought it was June. So I will be around Sunday, and I will be streaming the Braves game for sure on Sunday. Unless Maverick wants to pick that game up, that's the only way I won't be streaming it. So he'll have to speak up and say sometime the next day or so if he wants it. I would. I mean, you're going to be heading into where you're not going to be able to stream during the week, and
Yeah.
But I don't know what you had planned for Sunday, so I don't want to speak for you.
I don't know. I take it day by day, hour by hour. So, but yes, everybody, if you want to know what's going on with me, I'm changing location after starting Monday. I will be gone. I won't be. I'll be home probably right around 7:30 every night, and that's why my stream, my going live streams won't happen during the week, and they'll only be limited on the weekend. But I will still be able to bring content to the channel. It's going to be far and in between because of me traveling an hour away from work every day. So, and work 10 hours a day, 5 days a week, and then some Saturdays as well. So,
Gene says the last time he got his dates mixed up, last time I got my dates mixed up, I screwed both of them, he said. Oh, sorry, David. Thank you for
love that they're on the iPads all day.
All right, so we got 2-2 to count. We are in the bottom of the second. That's strike 3 for Sale.
All the Yankee big hitters.
Nice.
To the bench
that is 3 Ks on the day. Guess what, guys? Ks for the chat, baby.
Throughout this season.
Ks for the chat.
Here's Heidi Watney.
Yeah, Wayne Chris Sale has really been a revelation for the Braves this season. After dealing with a myriad of injuries the last few seasons in Boston, this change of scenery is working
I
for
see
him.
that.
He's got a 2.36 ERA over his
Now, did
last
you
9
renew
starts.
yours, ma'am?
And Brian Snicker told me he thinks the biggest reason for his success this year is really just health. He said he was healthy this offseason, came to spring training
That's
early
weird
and started
because
throwing. He said he's
nobody
a gamer.
else has
He wants
theirs.
the ball, so when he's
The
battling
ones
through
that had
injuries,
gift.
he still wants to be on the mound, but feeling that good this year is translating into success on that mound, Wayne.
Only one that has is Cole.
Traded from the
Kobe
Red Sox
renewed
to the
his.
Braves for Vaughn Grissom.
Yeah, but I don't think.
The need for starting pitching,
Yeah, unless you did it earlier. If you didn't do it earlier, I don't.
Spencer Strider to
weird.
get
I haven't done anything.
Amplified the need
Maybe
for
because you were
someone
the
like Sale
first,
to
maybe you
step
get
in.
to be permanent. I don't
All
know.
that adversity that Chris Sale
I guess.
overcome, it seemed like 6 years
Permanente.
Oh, that's going to be hit high, far,
Duvall is back
to the
for it.
track.
He comes in.
Ball.
And he
Oh, he
off the
misses
wall.
it.
Jones is on his way to third.
Damn.
Duvall's throw is not in time.
That is going to be a stand-up triple. New
Damn.
York Yankees. The ball just couldn't get an eye on it to where it was going to drop.
Duvall is just looking at a spot where he feels like this ball is going to land.
Damn.
And all of a sudden, he loses
He
it.
starts
Down.
stumbling around. He goes to run. Then he has to run even harder. And he totally blows the ball.
And off the bat, you're thinking, especially the way the ball's been flying out to left, that ball's gone. And also the sound off the bat, you thought it had a chance to go. But Jones hustling out of the box and getting himself in scoring position after the
I take that
He
back.
missed it.
Sorry, that was not a stand-up triple.
First
That was a
major
sliding.
league triple for
But he
Jamar
didn't need
Jones.
to. He didn't need to slide.
And a memorable one at that for him.
That's what happened. He misjudged the ball.
Yep. A lot. You see him back there.
He lost it in
around,
the
that
haze.
He just didn't know where it was.
The first half of the season.
Yeah, he lost it in the haze.
Couple of weeks. He has creamed Chris Sale over the years. He is 7 for 10 with 3 home runs against Sale.
I'm sure our Miss Lane is over there with
Duvall all of a
Street.
sudden loses it, and he's like, "Oh no!"
Hopefully
this
we
ball
get
is
to
dying, and
get it
almost makes a
stopped
good effort to
with it a
get back
little
to
bit.
the spot.
Kenneth,
Verdugo
I don't think
loving that.
Kenneth has showed up yet.
With the massage gun in his hand, he's living his
That
best
looks
life.
like you at about 5 o'clock.
Matthew has not showed up yet.
Don't tell him our
There
business.
are
We
several people, but we'll
Ground
wait
ball
for him.
gonna run home off the bat of LeMahieu. Jones
Oh, yeah.
scores.
Over the first, out number 2.
But run scores. The
sometimes
Yankees
situational hitting
did
from the
score a
veteran.
run off
This is
a
man
ground
that's won batting
out.
title in the National League and American League, and not allowing Chris Sale to strike him out and not advance and get that runner in and get the Yankees on board.
Well, a gift run from Duvall's misplay in left.
Hey, welcome in, everybody. I appreciate you
Resulted in
stopping
a
by the
triple
stream
for
tonight. Hey, if you
Jamar
haven't done so
Jones,
yet,
and he
be sure to hit
scores
that
on the
thumbs
ground
up
out from
button.
LeMahieu. So the
We
Yankees
are
get
also
one. Here's
on our
Jose
way to 1,000
Trevino.
and beyond for our
We saw
subscribers.
Verdugo on the bench.
We
One
have a
couple
goal
of
set
main
for 1,000. We're at
components of this
900.
Yankee lineup not in there. Both
We are
Verdugo
almost there,
and
guys and
Gleyber
gals.
Torres.
If you'd like to
Torres
help
had
us
some
out,
groin
please,
tightness pop up yesterday. They
Hit
say he's
that-
fine
hit
today,
that
but they gave him the
right
night
button.
off. Chop to Arcia, the shortstop.
We got some good things coming up.
One in the bottom of the second.
We have plans
And
of
as
2
Jamal
hats, 2
Jones
shirts.
triples
Hey,
and
Brady,
scores.
I think we're going to have to.
Top of the third.
I got
Matt
thinking
Olson
about
leads
that.
things
The
off.
shirts are going to be much harder to do.
Yeah,
I think we should just do hats.
that's fine with me.
And I'd like this to
That should
see
be
if
fine.
is there a gift card that we could buy that we just hand out a $60 MLB shop gift card.
I guess.
How'd you like to have that one, Burn? You see that commercial with the big carp?
Yeah.
There ain't no way a carp
Oh,
that
yeah.
size that dude be holding it like that.
Oh yeah. Mew. That's a mew right there, son. Let me go to the cart late. Hey boys, I got you beat.
I know, Gene. He's been on such a slump lately. With
Yes, he
with
was.
occasional spurts of life. But anyways, guys and gals, some upcoming plans are we're going to hand out several hats per stream with giveaways. We initially thought 2 hats per stream, but we may do 3 hats or 4 hats per stream or something like that. There's good things to come. We'll be handing out gift certificates to like McDonald's and other things around where this is confirmed. There will be on the 1,000th subscriber celebration, there will be 2 $25 gift cards. Most likely like a Visa or a MasterCard gift card that you'll be given.
Well, we appreciate it there, David.
Who threw 3 complete games in that World Series. 2
Hey,
shutouts,
that's Matt on a
including Game
Sunday.
7.
Big
As
old
the
cart.
Braves closed out the Yankees. Henry
That's right.
had a great World
Hold 'em,
Series that
Boot.
year as well. He had 393
Oh my side.
with a few home runs, but it was Lou Burdett who took the MVP.
Got him.
And then those 2 teams met again the next year. In 1958, the Yankees got
Ah,
some
who?
revenge.
Hey, don't
on
get
the
me-
Milwaukee Braves.
Don't get me started.
But Hammer and Hank was
I
still
might have
a
to show up
factor.
to the cart lake
That
again.
was the beginning of the legacy.
And I
but
won the count.
both first-class organizations and plenty of talent has walked through.
Foul ball. What was that off the catcher's
1-2
face?
strikes on Matt Olson leading off in the third. This was game 7.
think it was.
Burdett finishing off the Yankees. A game 7 shutout. As it turned out for Henry Aaron, the only World Series win in his career. As the Braves got it done for the city of Milwaukee then.
You know what
I
I
guess-
love, though, about those black and whites? The fans would just run on the field, too, and celebrate. It's all World Series. You know, we've been coming to these
Look at that
games all year
strikeout
long,
probability
you know?
for Matt Olson.
Every time you see a shot back then, it's like, you know, everybody's running through and the players are running through the fans and trying to get to their families, and so it's always fun to watch those.
Well, it certainly happened in Yankee Stadium, and the old one at least. Got some of those pennant-clinching moments. Home run by Chris Chambliss to win an American League pennant. The Braves with 4 World Series, as I mentioned earlier, in 3 different
Yeah,
cities.
I know that
The
they.
local team of 1914.
Well, I'm kind of at odds with
The
it.
center field
I
for
think
Wilson.
Garcia is more of a
Judge
fastball hitter than
collapses
anything,
on top of it.
like for
Also,
homers and
sinking
stuff.
line drive has
But
one
Nachos,
out.
he's been hitting
Third,
breaking
it's
balls,
another hit.
curveballs,
Carlos Rodón.
fastballs, 2-seam fastball.
Wilson learned his lesson from the last
You name
Yeah,
it.
but again,
Why not
that's,
call him
that's
up?
in the lower leagues.
The swing, the slider
Yeah.
really didn't have that.
So there is,
Well,
there
when
is-
he was in-
there is a
Down in
talent
the zone,
difference.
and look at the big man showing his athleticism.
Yes, he was. There was, yes.
Take it easy with that hand.
Now, another thing too is now Nacho was on the team during spring training, and he had a 4-hit game that day, and he was smashing the ball, but they sent him back down to progress.
To a great start to the year.
What position does he play?
Shortstop.
Shortstop?
Yep.
Good pitch. Might have been his best fastball thus far. He threw that with conviction down in the zone, and I know he likes to live up in the zone and gets a lot of swing and miss, but sometimes you have to change the hitter's eye level, especially when they've been aggressive at the top of the zone.
A ball, 1 strike on Riley. Rodon's a strike on the check swing there, and it's 1-2.
Say that he swung 1-2 to count.
2.93.
I like that on
entering his
freaking
start
line.
against the Red Sox. It's 3.62 now, after giving up 9 runs over these last 2 starts, including the 4 tonight.
It's okay, Amanda.
Yankees have been happy with the way Rodon
Since you just tuned in, Braves put on 4 runs.
Entering this year, really trimmed down in the offseason, as Dontrell mentioned, worked really hard on his physique.
That'll be ball 3.
Trying to make this year better than last year. Season 1 as a Yankee
now
wasn't
it's
so
50
hot
pitches.
for Carlos Rodon.
Yeah, went 3 and 8
kinda high to
with
be
a 7 ERA, 14 starts, but you know, sometimes you have to take that humble approach, and he's a hard worker, and he trusts his
the
ability.
Braves in the first inning put it
sometimes use the offseason to
they did
revamp yourself, and so
and the start of the
got his
second
core
inning
better because he had a lot of oblique.
He had a lot of hits.
True.
Back
Just couldn't bring
problems.
the runs in.
It's so big because he's deceptive that way, and he has a lot of torque to be able to get over the front side, and so really changed the thought process of these Yankee faithful, because he seems to be a really good stalemate in this rotation.
All right, no problem, Gino. Thanks for stopping, brother.
It's almost a
right, Gino.
rotation
You should have
again
let
with the
CeeLo
return
know
of
that we
Garrett
say,
Cole
hey.
earlier
Matter
in
of
the
fact,
week.
I'll join you over there real quick.
Clark Schmidt is
I'll
out.
drop my light.
Cody Petit was filling in nicely. He's on the IL
We
now.
got the sound going here.
But largely, this Yankee rotation has been trustworthy. And Rodon comes off the mound there after walking Riley, and the first 2 Braves are on here in the 3rd. I mentioned the last start, he had won 7 in a row until the Red Sox knocked him around at Fenway.
Well, you know what? This is looking a lot like the first inning for the Atlanta Braves. These pitches are middle, regardless of it's a breaking ball or the fastball.
Kind of weird that the Boston Red Sox
City
connects are yellow, bright yellow with
the Boston Red Sox and the Atlanta
bright
Braves.
light blue.
2 on for Sean Murphy.
Yeah.
Murphy flying out his first time. He takes ball 1 from Rodon. And when the White Sox drafted Rodon out of NC State in 2014, almost felt like they were kind of running it back in the way that they drafted Chris Sale in 2010. Hard throwing left-hander. Murphy tried to hold his swing there, but he could not. Sale essentially went from the draft to the big leagues. It didn't take Sale long. He pitched in about 11 minor league innings before making his major league debut. For Rodon, it was 34 minor league innings before his major league debut.
Well, both these men possess dynamic stuff from the left side. Dynamic explosion. The velocity has always been there, and especially for Chris Sale. That slider has been elite for a very long time. And that's why he still, to this day, in year 15, can lean on that pitch.
2 balls and a strike on Sean Murphy. And it's 2-2 now. While Sale experienced injuries later on in his career after he had left the White Sox, Rodon had a lot of injury concerns early in his career. His first 4 or 5 years in the major leagues were littered with injury problems. There's strike 3 called to Murphy as Rodon gets his 3rd strikeout.
Clan, what's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for popping in.
Not a problem, my friend.
2-2. The White Sox and the
Top of the
Giants.
3rd.
Remember, he was
Runners at first and second.
So we've already dropped our light.
Caught the corner.
Gave him a shout out.
Didn't turn out so well after what he did.
Caught the corner. What's up? Kenneth Clark, good to see you.
He was outstanding as a Giant, and I felt like
The Murph
life with that fastball at the top of the zone. It's almost like he can tell the hitter that this fastball's coming.
There we
and
go.
he couldn't get on top of it, but right now he just doesn't have the spin that he needs to be able to beat these hitters at the top of the zone.
Adam Duvall had a base hit his first time. He takes a strike on a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Seen Sale touch 98 at times tonight.
Didn't I tell you these lefties got some firepower, Wayne? This is fun. This is fun. That's the key. That pitch for me, being able to throw the fastball in, he can do that all day long. The
Waylon
changeup
Jennings,
is a tough
absolutely,
cover. After
Amanda.
seeing 98 on your belt,
Yep.
all of a sudden you see the changeup tunneling out of that fastball.
We are the
Good
wild
change
ones.
down.
Yeah.
See, that's a good sequence. That's finally putting together a really good sequence. Throwing the
Actually, we got
fastball,
one
trying
and
to
two to
speed the
count,
hitter
top
up,
of the third.
slowing them
Pitch
down,
number
and hoping that they
62.
guess that fastball
Coming
again
up.
and swing over the top of the slider down. A lot like what Chris Sale does to a lot of hitters.
Adam Duvall has a strikeout probability of 39%. Welcome back, Gio.
Murphy lifts
Come
one
on,
towards
Matthew.
shallow left field. Jemai Jones
Shallow
in
left,
for
that'll
it.
be out number 2.
And there's 2 away.
Damn.
Rodon's given up a couple of homers tonight.
Need another
Albies
base hit.
Riley off
Another
the
base hit.
fastball. It's gotten him into some trouble so far this year.
Well, all those fastballs are belt high and above, and so, you know, you go into this
Barbecue
game, you
dinner,
understand
that
the
sounds
offense
good.
has a
That
game plan.
actually
Everybody
sounds
knows
good.
that going up against you, you're going to throw the fastball up. So if they're in hitter-friendly counts, they're going to be aggressive. So this is one of those starts where he has to learn how to make adjustments to go deep in ball games and pitch backwards, and he's doing that thus far.
Nice fly ball.
We're going to paint the bottom left corner for strike 1.
Sometimes those fly balls leave the ballpark, especially this ballpark.
Absolutely. And if you don't
Come
have
on.
that command of life, man, you're gonna give up a quicker number more often than not.
Laureano. But that's okay.
Ramon Laureano a double his first time up. 1 ball, 1 strike here.
Oh, Big ZD sounds good.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
I haven't had much of an appetite.
It's very important for Rodon to be able to go deep in the ball game. And so Aaron Boone understood that his
I don't know if it's all the
bullpen's a
sleeping
little
I've had to
down
do,
after that
sitting
Baltimore
straight up and
series,
down.
so it's his ball game.
Don't have a...
That ball squirts away from Trevino, but he catches up to it before the runners can advance.
Wasn't
Yesterday,
able to
Michael
advance any
Tonkin
runners, though.
through 27
Two
pitches,
to
so
the count,
did Tim
6
Hill.
and 7 pitch coming up on the
Aaron
next
Boone
pitch.
expects his late-inning
Top of the
guys
third.
like Weaver and Holmes to be
2
available
outs.
today.
Runners on
but
first and second.
some of those middle relievers
4-1
may not
lead,
be.
Atlanta over New
So
York.
you have to be the guy to be able to bridge it, and the responsibility falls
Apple
on the
TV,
starter.
my friend.
It's 2 balls, 2 strikes on Laureano. He lines one to right center field.
That's going to be a base hit over the top.
Third and scores.
Here comes Matt Olsen to score.
Looking for second base, and the throw in there.
5-1,
with a
baby!
double. RBI double for Laureano.
As they lead 5-1.
There we go.
5-1 lead. Atlanta over the New York Yankees.
Especially the Minnesota Volpe and company, because I felt like that throw from Soto, and Soto was trying to get Laureano at second, trying to advance. Now, nice piece of hitting by Laureano to be able to shorten his swing, pull his hands through, and get himself
Yeah.
on. But you see Soto
7 meets and
rounding
6
and
different
fires
chooses.
a perfect throw, and I think that would have got Laureano
You
at
pulled
second.
all the stops out, my friend.
Here's
That sounds
Arcia
really
Yes,
good.
sir.
as he takes a strike.
So I wonder how long Boone's going to keep Rodon in there.
Turns around and fires a strike.
I know it, right?
It would have been a close play, and Cabrera let that go through. Now Arcia with a ground ball. Cabrera diving stop.
Arcia,
He saves at least
out
one,
number
if not
3
two,
again.
making that play to
They
win the
strand
inning.
2,
Wait.
but they got 1. Braves lead 5-1, heading to the bottom of the third.
Arcia's on that slump.
He is. He's on a nasty, nasty slump.
Yeah.
Here, why I'm actually going to refresh the interactive and stuff like that. You see how it told me to log in? I tried clicking in it before.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to go through its little login process as well.
Yeah.
Nice. I can see how that would enhance the flavor. Absolutely. See, my biggest thing though is the bacon.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know if my taste buds have heightened for it, but lately any bacon that I eat just tastes so salty to me. I mean, super salty.
Mm-hmm.
My wife is assistant manager of one of the Casey's General Stores out here on the interstate, and they have a full kitchen and everything that they cook pizzas and whatnot, and they do a bacon cheeseburger, and I can't even eat it. I when they put the bacon on it, I can't eat it. It's so salty that I can't eat it. I would love like the salami. You know, the thin sliced salami that you can buy like you can the pepperonis. I think that would be
calm. All right, Willie Mays passing away earlier in the week, 93 years old, the baseball icon, and really the ultimate legend in this sport, forever a giant, and it was in New York.
I don't know how late I'm going to be here as far as
his
the
Major League
second,
Baseball career. As a member of the New York Giants, you know, the Polo Grounds were just across the river
I'll be here.
from Yankee Stadium.
Go ahead, sorry. They took it off.
But I'll be here for this.
In the third inning.
Yeah, I'll be here for this whole.
You know, Willie was a New York star before he was this centerpiece for the game.
Yep.
It was here in
New
York City where Willie
what I may
made
do.
a name for himself, and he became revered throughout.
You got to work
not only this borough.
No, I don't got to work. I mean, I like to sleep in
The
at least.
Rice swings and misses here.
Get a good night's sleep and be able to sleep in.
The United States Army in the Korean War.
Oh yeah, I just don't want to sleep in half the day. Yeah, I just don't want to sleep half the day though.
He was going off to war, and this would be his last game for a while. As it turned out, a long while. And after his final at bat,
I wish, man. I'm up every hour 45 minutes.
And at Ebbets Field, in the heat of the Giants-Dodgers rivalry, there was a standing for a kid who only played 155 Major League games at that point.
15 minutes fall
He's
asleep.
not only a baseball hero, but he's an American
hero. Roughly, I'm getting maybe really 3.5 hours of sleep. 4 hours.
That's rough.
And just pure class. I mean, the stories that he told. I mean, he was around the game so long, it felt like baseball grew up with him. You know, being able to sign his first professional contract.
Yeah, I guess I can see how
right down the street from his house,
being in a sauce, it would take a lot of that flavor out of that.
24-time All-Star, Wayne. 24 times. I mean, the numbers, the accolades.
This Ben Rice guy, he's actually he's got a good at bat going, fouling off every pitch.
White players and black players alike
so far.
To be around Willie Mays, and this
Run
true
into the
star
count.
really just, you know, oozed the joy of the game.
Lined up.
We will miss him.
Foul ball.
When Willie Mays played for the New York Giants, he lived in Harlem. He lived on St. Nicholas Place. And you see his place in the history of the game. It's gargantuan.
Well, I gotta see if we're even
doesn't
synced
even
up.
really
Sorry,
cover it
guys.
when it comes to Willie Mays, who of course began his career as a Birmingham Black Baron. We'll talk about the game in Birmingham because Dontrell was there last night. Rice strikes out. And Chris Sale
All
is
right, we're a little ahead. On the next at batter, I'll pause it up and I'll get it synced
Willie
up.
Mays, well, he was a superstar for the New York Giants, but that didn't stop him from getting involved in the neighborhood, playing stickball with all the kids and really being the face of baseball in New York, in National League Baseball at least at that time.
I mean, how many times are you going to see Michael Jordan play pickup basketball? I mean, Willie just loved playing the game of baseball, regardless of where it was, whether it was at a park, whether it was a stickball. I mean, he just.
That's K's in the chat, everybody. K's in the chat.
The joy that the game brought, and so that's why he was the perfect.
I lost track of what he's got.
The perfect vessel for the game for a very rare.
He's got four strikeouts. 4. Yep.
The Giants and
ball
the Yankees
one.
played each other in the 1951 World
Sale will be
Series.
pitching his
In a battle
45th pitch
of
of
New
the night.
York, didn't have to travel very far for that World
Bottom of
Series,
the
just
third.
across the river from one another. But
Doing
the two
considerably
center
better
fielders in
than
that
the
World
other
Series
pitchers.
were an aging Joe
Carlos
DiMaggio
Rodón,
and
yeah.
young Willie Mays. Yankees. While Mickey Mantle played right field for the Yankees in that series.
That was a strike all the way.
DiMaggio had him shift
got
over
some
to
gambling
right field.
debts, bro?
Took over in center field once Jolton Joe retired.
You must do.
Can you imagine seeing that talent in that World Series between the Yankees and the Giants?
You see Joe DiMaggio and Willie Mays comparing hands together. You know, they always talk about good hitters have big hands. And the numbers that they put up and the longevity and them being able to go to war and be an American hero, then come back and still be productive as a ball player. I mean, it's truly remarkable.
2-2 as Cabrera. It's
got big quadruple Ds.
Laureano calls off Kelenic.
That is out number 2. You up, 2 down,
baby. Many times over the years, Willie.
There we go.
Playing stickball and really becoming revered around his neighborhood, around Harlem. Treated like royalty at places like the original Red Rooster, one of Harlem's most popular restaurants of the day. And Willie just loved the game.
You know what? And that's, part of his mystique. He was just one of the guys. He just loved being around everybody, and there was all these crowds going around him. And
there you go, nice pitch.
The chances I got a chance to talk to Willie, I mean, he shook every single person's hand. He told stories to every single person, and he had this energy about him that was really infectious. That he was just so happy to see everybody and teach you about the game and listen about your success and your failures in the game. And so,
irritates me that I
talk about
don't
him being
have
a legend
the
and
statistics
icon on the
for
field, but he was that off the field as well.
Yeah.
And, you talk about Bill Russell,
That's the only problem with Apple TV.
On and off the field as far as the game of baseball for African Americans.
I mean, think about Jackie Robinson opening the door, breaking the color barrier.
Thought it was better than going VPN.
And then 3 years later, here comes Willie Mays. It was
appreciate it, Sheila.
And Jackie invited the next generation of greats
Gotta grind
the
it.
game, and we finally got to see players from the Negro Leagues cross over into the National League and the American League and make their name the way that Willie Mays got to. And you were in Birmingham last night. What was it like?
Appreciate it, buddy. You have a great stream, man. Go Bravos.
Baseball, I thought it was well.
What do you think of the Bravos 5-1 lead over the Yankees?
I thought the speeches were wonderful, and everybody just had a joy and appreciation just to be on the ground and listen to the stories and see the memorabilia, see the uniforms, and so, it was really fun to be a part of it. I feel super honored, and I'm a black ace. I'm one of 15 African Americans all time that have won 20 games. If it wasn't for the men and women that sacrificed back then, especially under what was going on outside the stadium, there would be no Dontrell Woods, and there'd be a lot of players we know and love today that we cover, whether it be Shohei Ohtani, whether it be Acuna Jr., Juan Soto. The names go on and on. We wouldn't enjoy these players that we love if it wasn't for the men and women that did what they did.
You mentioned the Black Aces, and there you are on that list. What does it mean to you? You look at this list now, you're on it. I mean, that's incredible.
You know what? I teared up. I had to walk on the mound and say, this is the same mound that Satchel Paige, touched, and just feel that energy.
Appreciate the likes so far, guys.
Because it's a cathedral of baseball for African Americans in Rickwood, and so, for me to be on that list, I feel like it's a bad joke. I don't feel worthy, to be honest with you, Wayne, but I'm supremely honored, and talking to other African Americans, like Hunter Green and Tristan McKenzie. Marcus Roman, the first thing, Wayne, I promise you, out of their mouth is they want to be a black ace. They want to be able to represent their community and their culture. So, that feels good to me. And up until 1995, Dave Stewart was the last one to do it, and then I did it in 2005. So you never want to be the last one. You want the legacy to continue on, and that's what Willie Mays and those ball players did back then to plant the seed for the rest of us.
Volpe reaches out and taps one.
Nice catch by
who makes a leaping
Olsen
catch.
for out.
Chris Sale retires the side.
Olsen goes high the ball on one leg to catch the ball.
Lululemon Pace Breaker shorts.
Yeah, he probably reached that 10, 12 foot up in the air.
When you're free to test your limits, you can push yourself to new heights.
I guess it should take the... Don't say salad. I'm lost. Oh.
Like,
Oh. So if you had to pick a meal, nothing grilled. Geez, I guess okay, you say nothing grilled, but what about baked?
I know what I would pick. Well, 2 meals actually I would pick.
I mean, you can fry this meal that I'm going to tell you. You can fry or bake it, but I like a nice big pan of meatloaf.
You give me a turkey
Bacon wrapped
sandwich with
asparagus.
mac salad.
Yeah.
Or on a hot summer day, get you 2 pieces of bread with some mayonnaise and a freshly peeled or freshly chopped up tomato with some black pepper and some mac salad. Boy, that sounds good.
I'm not
Have some
that
tomato
big
sandwiches.
of a tomato eater.
Man,
My wife is. My wife loves tomatoes. So every month I buy her 5 pounds of tomatoes that she can either slice up, dice up, or just eat as like an apple. She loves the tomatoes. There you go, D. What's your favorite meal? Breakfast.
biscuits and gravy with scrambled eggs
Oh yeah.
and some home fries.
With a
Oh
little bit
yeah,
of,
baby.
With a little bit of beef and hash. Oh, there you go. Corned beef and hash. Along with that, biscuits and gravy. 2 sausage links. Side order pancakes. 4 toasts. Maybe 2 toasts. All right, so here we go. Ozzie Albies are 265 batting average, 6 home runs, 37 RBIs on the season. That's right, Albies with a 2-run home run. His first pitch in the second pitch in the first inning.
Yep.
That's going to be foul ball. So 2-1 strikes. Sound.
That's
My apologies,
vintage.
guys.
That's when you know he's covering the baseball. Both of those, 103, 105 off the bat.
Already on it there, David. Appreciate it.
Down the line, that's a fair ball by LeMahieu as it bounces
That's going to be
off the
fair
left
by
field
Albies. He's
side
running
wall.
for
It's
2.
another hit for
Oh,
Albies.
yeah.
That's gonna be a
His
stand-up
There we
double.
go.
And it's the 5th
There we
extra
go.
base hit for Atlanta so far in this game.
But he had the 2-run home run in the beginning.
LeMahieu not playing
These
towards
batters,
the line, and that
the
second
Atlanta
hop
batters
just
are doing
spun
quite
right
well
past
tonight.
him, and so,
Yeah.
wow.
Fried eggs, yeah.
You couldn't
I
drop the ball if you were standing at third
I don't
base
mind
like that off
scrambled
that line.
eggs, but I prefer sunny
Braves
side
have
up.
9 hits now off Rodon.
But a lot of
Marcell
people, when they do the
Ozuna
sunny side up, they leave
one
the
of
yolk
just
orange,
2
just
Braves so
uncovered.
far. Make that 3
For me,
Braves. That
take
does not
a
have
little
a
bit
hit. He's
of
0 for 2.
grease
Struck
or
out his
splatter,
last time.
just splatter the
Ozuna,
top,
Murphy, and Arcio
where
are hitless so far.
it cooks the rest
See
of
those
the egg
numbers,
that needs to be
314
cooked
or
on the
20
top.
home runs already.
I love it
so
like
that's
that.
why he's propelled himself into the National League MVP race. He continues to cover the baseball like he's been doing.
Play
Come
the
on,
hash
Big
browns.
Bear.
Oh,
Rodon,
hash
that is
browns.
the
Can't
most
forget the hash browns.
he has given up in an outing so far this year. Atlanta's touched him up for 5 runs, at least 1 in each inning. The man in scoring
We have a
position
truck stop
for
here in
Ozuna.
Iowa, right on the
That's a ground
Iowa-Missouri
ball to
border.
shortstop. Volpe looks the runner back to
That's
second.
going to be over to
base.
first. Out number
Ozuna's the
2.
second out. He's over for
Ozzie
3.
Boulevard, or Ozzie stays in second.
So 2 down.
We
We'll
have
send
a
it
truck
to our
stop
studio.
called the
Here's Lauren
Boondocks.
Gardner.
right on the Iowa-Missouri border.
Queen City Red Sox
And they serve one of the greatest breakfast
Not one,
dishes.
but 2 homers on
You
the
get-
night so far. Puts
you get
Reds up
eggs,
3-2, same score at the top of the
2
fifth.
strips of bacon, 2 sausages,
Last couple of
3
weeks have gone pretty
pancakes,
well for the Red
hash
Sox
browns,
overall.
gigantic
They have
plate
a
of
good
biscuit
offense.
gravy, and they always
When they
get
get
a
timely
side
pitching
plate
from Houck and
of
company.
corned beef and hash. And it was so good.
They can do some damage, but it's hard in this division, especially where the Orioles
That's
are
back
at,
in the younger days when
talent-wise, and
you don't think
obviously the
about
New York
what
Yankees,
you're actually
but
shoveling
you
in
can't
your
overlook
face.
the Red Sox.
Now would I
I almost
eat,
feel like
eat all that?
Boston's
No.
best case is to
Look at me.
focus on the American League Central instead, even
Gotta
though
watch
they
what I
play their
eat now.
games in the East, because
Yep.
it's the Royals
I'm
and
sure
the
there's
Twins
somebody
right
out there
now,
like, shut
second
the
and
fuck
third
up, man.
in
See
the
that
AL
cooking
Central,
channel?
and that's the more likely path for Boston players.
Hey, we like to
Expect
talk
the
about our
Yankees and
food.
the Orioles both to get
Like,
in.
we like to talk about anything that the chat wants to interact with.
You also have to get in a situation
Yeah.
where your offense helps you win series is more
There's
consistent.
nothing wrong with talking about food in the
quite a win
baseball
down
three.
there.
Very
See
important.
that? They got quite a win down there
Mhm.
at home plate.
The Yankees
Look
gave
at
up
the- all the
17
fans
runs in
blowing.
the game yesterday.
Yeah.
Baltimore scored in every inning but one last night.
I know. I didn't have an
The Braves have
appetite
scored
until
in
we
each of
started
the
talking
first
about
3 innings today.
the breakfast stuff.
That's 12 of the last 13 innings, or 11 of the last 12, I should say, where the Yankees have allowed a run, and they'll try to put up a 0 here finally in this inning.
And you worked in New York, so they were concerned yesterday on the radio waves. If they lose this ball game, you know, they're going to be really concerned on, you know, Monday morning. You know,
Yeah, they'll give them the weekend.
Give them the weekend, the breeze. The weather's a little nice, you know, do your little barbecue. But come Monday, it's going to be a lot of calls. About concerns about not only the rotation, but some of the bridge guys in the bullpen as well. But everybody wants high-level pitching. We have manager meetings every Friday. Everybody wants another bat. Everybody wants a high leverage, you know, bullpen arm. But I'm a firm believer that it starts and ends within the rotation. If you have health and consistency, you trust guys 1 through 5, you really have a shot to win.
Olsen lifts one toward right field. This one pretty deep. Soto's back out for it. Near the wall. It's gone.
Olsen scored with a home run!
Good! Yeah! Rack 'em up, stack 'em up, bam, baby! Break 'em off!
147.
Break 'em! Woo! Number 12 on the season for Matteo.
Batman gets the dance, baby.
Yes, sir.
Dynamic duo, Batman and Ruben.
You expect them to, but if you imagine...
All right, come on, Riley, back to back, baby.
Starting to fire at all cylinders.
Let's do it.
A totally different lineup moving forward.
Make them pay for keeping their pitcher in there.
Certainly, we're expecting to see this year after what
Pitching
Atlanta
his
did
85th pitch
offensively
with this
last
next
season.
pitch. Want to know the count? 2 outs.
Saying before the game,
Runners clear, 7-1
do it
lead.
year
Atlanta
after
over
year.
New York.
But these guys
Gotta
can
be
do
foul
it.
ball.
And if they're able to put up the sort of numbers from this point on that they did last year, well, not even the Phillies are safe right now from the way Atlanta can swing the bats.
Listen, you know what? As a
I know.
Florida Marlin, Miami Marlin,
Hey,
whatever you want to
it
call
took them a little bit.
I
I mean,
man, they've always had talented, deep, experienced.
our offense was right on the head of it
Also,
in the right
they
from the
game
beginning
plan
last
really
season.
well, and I thought
But our
coming into
bullpen
this
was
game,
giving away the
especially with
game.
first couple swings,
This
you
time our
understood
bullpen
these
has been
guys
playing
are
better
good
ball,
fastball,
and our
forced
offense
Rodón
just
to
wasn't
be
able to get
one-dimensional
the
and not
hits
trust his breaking ball.
and whatnot.
Yep, now they're starting to click.
They're starting to look for
It
the
was about
off-speed
this
because
time
they feel
last
like he doesn't
season
trust his fastball
that we,
anymore.
right after the All-Star game, we really started putting it on.
Yep.
Of course, right after the All-Star game, we had that series where we looked like we were tired.
Oh, yeah.
It looked like they'd been partying or doing something. It took a
Both,
week.
probably.
It took a week for us to start seeing them play good ball where they weren't making mistakes. If you remember right, we were still having 3 guys running in on a ball and nobody going for the ball. Things like that were happening. a week out, a week from after the All-Star game that was still going on. It was after that we really turned things around.
It's hard to beat guys, especially up in the zone. I don't care how hard you throw.
7 runs, 10 hits. The career high allowed
we had the
for
hitting
Rodón is 8.
all through that time period. It's just
Matt
our
Blake heads back to the
bullpen
Yankee
gave away a lot.
dugout. The bullpen is up.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Andres Gomez, who was just called up today. He's a starter in the minor leagues, so he's stretched out to go longer if need be.
So I had to start against the Atlanta Braves, and I felt good that day. But you know, a lot like
Hey,
Rodón,
just
they
a
were
suggestion
all over me
to you
from start
guys.
to finish as far as squaring up the
If you got
baseball
the internet
and hitting the ball
bandwidth,
the other way.
if you want to watch
After the ball
multiple
game, John
streamers
Smoltz comes
at
to
the
me and
same
says,
time,
"Watch your tapes." I drop
you
my
might
suitcase
have
and
one
go back
muted.
into the locker room, and I watch all the tapes.
You
And
can
know
always
what I
pop
found
out their chat.
They knew that I was
And,
going to go first pitch fastball
you know,
away
bring it out
every
next.
single time.
What I would
and they
do
game
if I'm
planned
watching
that. So
multiple
the
streamers,
harder you fight
I
out
bring
there,
up a
it's like
web
quicksand.
page
The
of
worse
both
it
of
gets.
them.
So
I just
thought
mute
they had a
one,
good game plan
so I can
against
watch the other
Rodón,
for a little bit.
and they
But I
capitalized it
pop
thus
out
far. I
their
mean,
chat
10
on
hits
both
and
of
7
them,
runs, so you're not even through
chats
4 innings
next to
yet.
each other. Then I see what's going on in one of the streams, and I can watch what's being said in their chat on the other.
9 straight innings now in which the Yankees have allowed at least
Just a
1 run
suggestion.
dating back to yesterday's game. 24 runs given up in the last 13 innings between the 2 games. We gave up 7.
Well, you did pick
on
up a
Tuesday as
subscriber.
well to Baltimore. So
Oh, did I?
Yankee pitching, which has been
Well, I
a
sure
strength,
appreciate
you're at
that.
952.
has started to give up more runs here over the last week.
Well, I'm not sure when they
I take
subscribe,
that
so I'll
back,
give it a
Wayne. They
few
might not
minutes to see
wait
if
till
the
Monday.
automatic.
There might be a couple of radio
automatic
shows this weekend they might want to call in.
Remember, everybody, once you become a
Down
subscriber,
the third base line.
There's
Another
a base hit
this
down
time
third base
from
line.
Murphy. It's his first
Murphy,
time.
they're going for
Wiley's
3.
been
Oh,
Run.
still
way
up!
home,
Here he's
and
coming
Jones
home!
has some trouble in the corner. Murphy
Save!
third. He's in safety.
8-1, safe at third.
Yes!
RBI triple for Sean Murphy.
Turn into a boat race, Wayne.
Yeah, baby.
You square up, and every time Rodón makes a
Are
mistake.
they, when are they going to take Carlos Rodón out?
And Aaron Boone doing what he didn't want to have to do today, going to his bullpen early. Only the 4th inning. 11 hits, 8 runs, and an early shower for the left-hander Carlos Rodón.
That's what we talk about, baby.
Pitcher change. Listen to them give him hell. He's being booed out of there. No, I actually lost what I was saying. Oh,
Carlos Rodón gives up 11 hits, 8 runs. Wow.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for that subscribe. I certainly appreciate it. Now that some time went by, I'll go ahead and update that manually.
I'm going to take a quick pause. I'll be right back, bud.
All right, buddy. I'll cover your cam up.
Right back.
We are now 48 subs away from that 1,000 goal and beyond. Remember, if you're just joining us, be sure to hit that like button. Stick around. Check us out for a little bit. Give us a chance. If you like what you see, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Matter of fact, we have a doubleheader planned tonight. We'll go right from the Braves game, Braves New York game, straight to the Los Angeles Angels versus the Los Angeles Dodgers game. That is a 10, I believe that's a 10-10 Eastern first pitch, 9-10 Central, and I'm scheduled to go live at 8:50 Central. Now, if this game should happen to go extra and be extra long, we will go in late, or we'll go in as soon as the game is over. We will finish this game out before starting the other.
You know what I mean? And so you feel good in the bullpen. You feel like you have a good
All right,
game
we got
plan. And
Gomez
like I
coming
said
in to pitch
before,
for the
sometimes
New York Yankees.
you get beat up by people that drive nice cars
2-3
too.
record with
So
a
you have to tip your
3.3
cap because this is a lineup that you've been waiting to kind of get going. They've been sputtering along.
I think that's what it said.
And I think they had a good game plan against Rodón.
Hey, thank
and
you,
they
David.
executed.
Appreciate that.
This was a tough time to run into the Atlanta Braves because really for the first time since the Acuna injury, this team has started to click offensively.
Doing it against the
Happened
Yankees
on
like
their
they're
last
playing right now?
homestand
Absolutely.
Before arriving here in New York.
That's going to be a strike one. See, come on. This
Well, a lot
ump,
like the Dodgers.
This
all of a
ump,
sudden
I
you
have
lose
noticed.
Mookie Betts, he gets hit in the
I'm not
head,
being
and all of a
biased
sudden
because
now
I'm
they're
a-
starting to collect and knock the cover
because I'm
off
a
the
Braves
ball.
fan.
So sometimes, you know,
I
it takes
watch,
adversity
and I
to
will
really
accept
unite a
if
talented locker
an
room.
umpire's
The
calling
Braves
some
have
balls.
Braves
They're
have
very
scored at
questionable.
least 6
You know,
runs
whether
now
they're calling them balls
in
or
6 of
strikes.
their last 8 games,
As long
including
as-
tonight. And they
as
put
long
up
as
a
they're
9 or
consistent
8 spot rather
across both
on the
teams.
Yankees.
If you're
Number
going to
9
call that a
standing
strike
at third
one
base.
team, you damn better be calling that a
The
strike.
responsibility of the starter tonight.
Now, I'm criticizing
Gives up
because
8
this guy
runs so far on 11 hits.
has been allowing pitches that are the
Andres
same
Gomez
as
in the
he's
game
calling
for
balls
the
for the Braves,
Yankees.
and he's giving the
As he
Yankees
gets Duvall to
strikes.
swing and miss here.
Like that one, of
Gomez
course,
has
the
been
ball
a
swung
starter in the minor leagues.
He had
He's
one that
stretched
was
out
6 inches out from the
and
pocket.
Boone
He
can
called
let
it
him
a
pitch as
strike.
long as he'd like tonight.
And the guy, you gotta have consistency. I think they should have to dig in their checkbook for that. Those kind of missed calls.
Good pitch.
Slider
Swing
walks
and a
out
miss.
Duvall
That's
to end the
3,
inning.
so we're heading to the
4
bottom of
runs
the
for the
first.
Braves. 2-run homer from Olsen. It is.
So a 2-run homer brings it 8-1. Atlanta over the New York Yankees. That is now 3, 1, 2. I think we got 3 or 4 homers on the day so far. D don't like the Stankies. Oh, thank you, David. I appreciate you sticking around. So now, everybody, if you would like to donate, you have several options. Again, you can now send a super chat, a super sticker, or you can still, if you want me to get every bit of it, because remember, when you donate through YouTube takes 30% of it. If you'd like me to get that full amount that you send, you can check out my Cash App link down on the bottom left. And I've actually already had a couple donations come in since I put it down there on the bottom. So I'd like to say thank you for those that have contributed. Matter of fact, our Golden Broom celebration, some of that is being used to buy and gift out memberships for the channel. The memberships are now active again. And I was going to say, once you become a subscriber, if you want, you can actually join memberships. We have 3 tiers. We have memberships for 99 cents called the Rookie Class. We have the Pro, that is $1.99 a month, or you can become an MVP for $2.99 a month. Those are reoccurring. You have to resubscribe to it every month. You have to renew it or whatever it's called. Oh, I bet you said you took some of your pain meds.
That's just kind of how we're built, and they're aggressive, and guy gets the ball in strike zone, they're going to go after him.
Yeah, offense certainly working tonight. So is Chris Sale. He's given up just that one bloop hit that fell in. What's working for him tonight?
Just everything, I think. You know, he's got a good sinker, got a breaking ball, and he's
Here
another
comes
one
first
that,
pitch.
he's just always on the attack.
That's
And
going to be
very
a foul
competitive.
ball.
Thanks, Nick.
Okay.
You're interviewing
Brian
Stick
Snitker,
right
the
now.
manager of the Braves, he is pleased
Right,
to
0-1
have
the
Chris
count.
Sale as
Bottom
part
of
of
the
this
fourth.
rotation, and even more so with the Strider injury. And now Atlanta is trying to make a postseason run despite having their best pitcher and their
Juan
best hitter not
Soto at
available.
bat.
And you know
ball
what,
again.
he
0-2
raved
to
about
count.
this, his approach to the game. He is very simple.
Hey, Richard,
He's a
how you doing?
bulldog. He wants the baseball.
Oh, thank you.
He says, I'm a grip it
Tilo
and
Ray
rip it
coming
until you
in.
take
Hey,
me out.
well,
And so
welcome
that
in,
takes
guys.
a lot of
Appreciate
pressure
you
off
stopping
the
in.
manager, especially when you inherit a guy that, you know, is a 7-time All-Star, a captain and a leader and an ace, and you figure, you know, he's
We
going
got
to be
Richard Carr,
difficult to work with,
Butterfly.
but to the contrary, he's actually
Both coming in as
phenomenal.
Soto shoots one to the left field corner. If it's fair, it's gone, but
Oh,
it slices
just
foul.
foul. Oh, that'll be 0-2 to count and stay the same when we do it again.
Lefty almost had a little Oppo taco.
I'm back.
The ability for
Hey, thank you for that sub, Richard. I certainly appreciate that.
Keep that barrel in the strike zone.
We are now at 953,
Sales
47 away from
we
that.
were here 2 weeks ago for the Dodgers and the Yankees, and we saw the same thing
Just
with
about
the
there, and
Yoshinobu
looking forward to moving
Yamamoto
forward
on
with
the IL since then, but still, his velocity was way up that night, and Sales is tonight.
It's New York, Wayne.
I appreciate that, D. No problem.
The mecca of
Hey,
baseball.
Tim, how you doing?
So, good pitch.
Strike 3 called to Juan Soto.
Got him. Strike 3 called. Out number 1.
There we go.
Juan's got a really
That's
good
another
eye.
K on the day for
Let's
Chris Soule.
watch the replay. They want this slider
For
down.
Sale. My bad.
Too close to take.
Chris
And I
Soule.
know Juan Soto has some cachet.
5
back
strikeouts.
crosses the plate, as you can see, and that's Chris Sale on the mound. That's
Hey,
not
lady,
some
how you
rookie,
doing?
so good sequence and really good receiving job by Murphy. Who's
Oh,
got
I
a little
appreciate
run back
that.
there.
Thank you, CeeLo, for letting them put my link out there. I
Soto
really appreciate
twice,
that.
and he already has Judge in his pocket tonight as well. Sale painting with heat tonight.
Hey, Mav, you want to do a round of
Now it's tough. He
everybody's
started
channel
him
links
off with the
again?
breaking ball.
It's
Brought
been
it
about
to him.
30
Yeah, I can
minutes
do that.
since we did it
Now
last
he gets
time.
ahead of throwing the fastball. So
I can
he's
do
showing
it.
Aaron Judge he has the
All right,
ability to go
appreciate it.
east and west.
Wrong guy to give an 8-1
You
lead.
say
to.
whatever channel you need to do, and I'll go ahead and
Tough
throw the
sledding
link
for
up
this
there.
offense. Anything can
Oh,
happen
we
in
always
this
do
sport,
your
but
channel. We do
the way
Goose.
he's
We
been
do
throwing the baseball,
CeeLo.
Yep.
I don't really
Alright,
know
I'll-
too many other people that
and
promote
Velo
this.
seems to be there.
See a major league history
I
of
mean,
certain innings.
All right.
Candidates come to you like Rhino and all them. None of them have come and
baseball
subscribed to
history.
me, so
Adds Aaron Judge to the list once again.
All right. Well, here's my channel, everybody.
Miles an hour.
In the chat box, there is my link. You can check out my channel if you like.
And
Also, more importantly, you can check out On the Go with CeeLo.
the fastball come to you. The
I'm going to
slider
post
come to you,
his
and all of a
channel
sudden you
here
see a change
momentarily.
out of the same arm slot to stay true. That's a very difficult cover
So
at
bear
that
with me
type
here.
of velocity and movement.
Well, this is why pitching is so expensive. Because in the playoffs,
There is On the Go with CeeLo and also Goose
and
Sport.
tonight, Soto,
that's going to be a
Judge,
chopper
and
over to
Stanton.
Riley, who's going to throw it to
0 for
first.
6
Out
with
number
5
3.
strikeouts against Chris Sale.
That's it. We're heading to the top of the 5th. 8-1 lead. Atlanta over the Yankees. And sorry, Mav, had you covered up again.
Oh, no worries. 1, 2, 3 inning for Chris Sale. So all 3 links to my channel, On the Go with CeeLo, and Goose
thank you, Laney. I
Sports,
certainly
all in the
appreciate it.
chat box. Welcome in, Laney. I don't think I have Dixon Way. Hold on, let me check.
I mean, in my opinion, when you go and you subscribe to somebody, you know, is it expected that they have to come and subscribe back? No, but generally most people would. And I know I subscribed to Rhino and Neptune, and I believe Dixon Way. I subscribed to the channel, but none of them come,
Yeah, I don't
come
have
here and
him.
subscribe.
Yeah, I don't have Dixon Way on my thing.
So
But-
that's kind of why I don't push their channel out there. You know, when I go and subscribe, and I even message in the chat, hey, I'm here to drop a like and stuff, and they don't even visit my channel. I mean, it's kind of tough to support somebody that's not supporting you back.
Yep. I also want to give another shout out to a good buddy of mine, Wesley from Doghouse Grub. There is his link in the channel, everybody. He's fixing to be putting out some more videos. I talked to him last weekend. He's getting some new videos made and queued up.
Nice.
So make sure you hit that link. Tell him that Mav sent you. He'll know who you're talking about. I'm a very good buddy of his. I've known him for over 20 years. He is diabetic, everybody. Everything he cooks is awesome, and he does show you how you can eat healthy while being diabetic. So if your immune system is weak or vice versa, you are diabetic, he actually gives you meals that can be made within a couple of minutes,
including how to find a league near
and it's actually quite good, especially meals on the go or whatnot. Check him out. Tell him Mav sent you, and would definitely help him out, because like I said, I've been trying to help him out since he's started back YouTubing again. So I would definitely appreciate it, everybody.
I think a lot of the people that stopped in would like to see him hit a foul.
Two icons of the sport.
Yeah, no doubt.
We have lost over the last 4 or 5 years.
You don't got to explain nothing. You know, we love having you here. But,
leading off here in the 5th inning.
More than one channel. It's understandable. Oh, you got under that one, but it's going to be a shallow hit off the left. Underneath it, he's
makes the catch.
Number 1. Hey, Lane, did you notice membership
to the greatest of all time, as you see the numbers
all your emojis
Aaron
are back,
except
all
the hits, the home runs.
I'm thinking there was people that had time left up there.
Those two titans that were really drawn together for their
YouTube killed all of them.
When I'm around some of the Hall of
like
Famers
21,
and the way they
21
speak
members
about those two
left
men, it's almost like another level. You know what I mean? Like, yes, we're Hall of Famers and we'll always be acknowledged, but those two men,
so it dropped me for how many emojis I can have.
Those two men,
I would just have to build that membership back up.
Some of the best to ever do it.
For a long time, there's always been this debate of the greatest living player, and Willie Mays has usually been on the right side of that debate. We could have made the case for some others. I know Joe DiMaggio liked to be announced as the greatest living player when he was still with us. He passed away in the late 90s.
I am going to change them around a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike on Orlando. Arcia's 0 for 2 tonight.
Suggestions. What kind of emojis would you guys like to see?
Bends down and over to make the catch.
Head over to the community page and post a comment. Like, you want to post it tonight's stream
so many years,
post it
like
in there.
Willie Mays,
Just leave
because
a comment.
who's
What kind of
greatest
emojis? I'll get the
you have to
comment.
look, I think, to the 80s and the 90s. It flies the next generation into that conversation.
That is outnumbered, too.
And I think you were with the guy that is the answer to that question yesterday, Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds, but the way Barry, and I'm around Barry a lot, and I've got a chance to, be on the field against Barry.
Arcia is in a bad slump still.
As far as like, he wouldn't see a fastball for a whole weekend, finally see it on Monday and hit it 450 feet. I mean, that's how talented he was.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
The gold gloves, the base stealing, the MVPs. But Barry, before you even get that,
getting back to Frank.
He stopped.
Yeah, getting back to Frank.
About it.
Willie Mays is the
Frank.
man on the planet.
Yeah, Braves fan from Kentucky.
And I'm a Bay Area kid, so to me it's
nice,
Only time I was ever in Georgia was while I was in Fort Benning.
Fort Benning.
Took that in and
love
being
y'all.
ambassador and
Thank you. First
Appreciate
of
it.
all, Frank, if you are a military guy or anything, thank you for your service.
in that sense of that,
and thank you for being a Braves fan.
and it made me appreciate what Willie was.
No doubt.
My friend.
Ball 4 as Kelnick draws a walk.
Hey, if you haven't
Griffey
subscribed,
Jr.
be sure
was
to
there
hit that thumbs
yesterday.
up.
You could certainly include his name in a conversation like that.
Maybe you already
Ricky
have.
Henderson, I'm sure Yankee fans will put Derek Jeter's name in there.
Yeah.
Albert Pujols comes to mind. You still go way back to guys like
What
Sandy
sucks, though,
Koufax
lady,
and
is what I
Johnny
was going to
Bench,
say is
who are
the
Hall
fact
of Famers.
that I think YouTube cut
It's
their
an interesting conversation to have.
Their
about
gifted
who
membership
is the greatest
short.
living player now.
And
Willie Mays presenting
there's
that
no way.
conversation forward
I
after he
had
passed
wrote
away
in a
over the
earlier
last
post
week.
in my community that I was going to compensate.
I mean, just the top
I got to
number,
thinking I can't
24
compensate
All-Star
somebody
games.
because YouTube
And I know
doesn't
back then
give me
sometimes
the
you play
ability
20
to
years,
choose
but
who I want to give that sub to or that membership.
It's remarkable.
All I
where
get
he
to do is
kept all
pay
those
for it,
awards at.
and then they choose randomly
it's-
choose people.
And to see,
So I
always
can't
knew who I
guarantee
was
everybody
as a
that
player
had
in the
one
big
would
leagues,
get one
and I'm very
again.
blessed, and
Now the
time
only
I
way
spent
of
in the
doing
big
that
leagues,
is if
but
you had a
to
cash
see
app,
Albert,
or
and
you
see
had
Barry, and see King
or you
Griffey
had like a
Jr.
PayPal
talk
that I
about
would
the
send
numbers
directly to
and
message.
see the excitement
And
in
to
their
do that
eyes about the
for
numbers of
15,
Hank Aaron and Willie Mays.
would be a headache.
Man.
I mean, I'd be willing to do it, to uphold what I
Strike
said.
to Ozzie Albies, and it's 2-1. Albies has a 2-run homer.
So I'm looking for another way. Basically, I already have planned
for the first time.
that we're going to do
some talk about
do
Albies.
like a five membership
just batting right-handed because he's been so good from the
nature.
right side in his career. Well, last year he had 28 homers left-handed, so that quieted the conversation.
I hear you, Gino.
He's an unsung hero in that lineup, and no disrespect to Braves fans because I know how you guys work down there, and they're a very passionate group. But there's so much talk about Acuna Jr. and Austin Riley, and I know they appreciate him to be able to do damage like that on both sides of the plate. And as we talked about, they want to play every single day. They're not trying to take days off, and so. For those guys to be able to do that type of damage and post every single day,
I do practically every Braves game, my friend.
Important to a core.
33 homers, 109 RBIs for Albies.
The only games I don't do is if I'm sick or if Bav goes to
3-2 with the runner going.
And then I still do it because I go over. I stream with him on his
back-to-back walks from Gomez.
Yep.
To bring up Ozuna.
So be sure
slugging percentage
to
has
check out Mav's channel
the
too.
board
Top right
for
corner
these
of the
Braves
interactive.
hitters. Michael Harris on the IL right now, as well as
you
Acuna.
can't click it, but it tells you what.
Riley, Olsen, Albies, if they hit the way they
I'll
have
put it
tonight,
down there in the chat for him.
Well, it certainly changes the
Mr.
conversation.
Woodrow,
for
what's
other
up?
offenses.
But you look at those guys.
What up, Woodrow?
Still only 7 games back.
Oh, sorry, wrong.
All season long.
Sorry.
One of the most consistent teams in all of baseball, and
there's
some worry about the Braves offense.
I screwed up. I meant to hit the colon and then.
Make that difference up very quickly, and so.
There we go. That was my fault, everybody.
And the rest of that lineup started.
Yeah, normally, like if his internet bandwidth is bad for whatever reason, everybody, I'm always normally on standby, and I will do a stream. That's how we work.
On the fastball, and it's
but
or if you got time in the beginning of the week, so you can get extra.
Yankees have allowed runs in 9 straight innings, which actually ties a franchise record. It was originally set in 1940. So Atlanta scores.
I would do more Braves
history.
and then Dodgers streams after, but they got them too close. The majority of the time, they got them way too close. That's too close for me to do it.
Yeah.
1 to Ozuna.
Now, the other reason I stream the Dodgers, well, I'll stream any team. I choose the Dodgers because I like Shohei Ohtani as a player. I would have loved if the Braves could have reached out and grabbed him off the market.
Oh, yeah, and did what the Dodgers did? Oh, man.
There's a swing and a miss. Gomez has had a
swing and a
couple
miss
of
for Marcell
strikeouts
Ozuna, so that's strike 3 out.
Marcell Ozuna to end the 5th.
We were heading to the bottom of the 5th with an 8-1 lead. Atlanta over the New York Yankees.
But here's the thing: where would they stay if the Bravos or if the Braves would have went and got Shohei? Where would they put him in the lineup? I mean, Shohei's DH. You got Marcell Ozuna playing DH.
You do.
So
Shohei's also a pitcher, though. Not this season because of the Tommy John surgery or the surgery that he had.
Right. But
it would have been Tommy John.
No, it wasn't Tommy John. It was a procedure done on his left elbow or his right elbow. But here's the thing. Where would they stick him? I know he's not pitching this year. I get that. He's DH. But if the Braves would have picked him up, where would they actually, in the right mind, put him? I mean, you've already got Marcell Ozuna batting DH. You got Matt Olson.
Thank you for that song.
I just don't know where they would put him.
Well, but remember where Ozuna was coming off of last season in the beginning. He had at one point he had a .61.
Oh yeah,
batting average.
And I would be glad. Yeah, and I will tell you, everybody, I was very skeptical too. I will put it out there that I did say that the Braves need to get rid of Marcell Ozuna. I did say that. I really did say that. And we all called him the bum. Yes, he did prove me wrong. We called him the bum, the buminator, you name it.
I called him the bung.
The bung, yeah, the bung,
Short
yeah.
for bunghole.
Yep. So now we call Aaron Bummer the Bummer
Very
Dumber.
true, Matthew.
But
hey, look at Matthew's suggestion. They could have very well have done that. They could have put
that's
Ozuna
true.
back in left field and brought Ohtani in as DH.
Yeah. That's true. But then you wouldn't have had Jared Kelenic either.
Oh, they may have picked him. There's a lot of things that could have. And it didn't happen. So the point was is that I follow Shohei Ohtani because I think he's an amazing player. I'm a baseball lover over everything. I follow the Chicago Cubs. I follow the Atlanta Braves. Those are my teams.
Atlanta scored 8 runs in 3 2/3 innings against Rodon. They had 3 home runs.
Now,
Albies and
when it comes
Riley
to the
going
Dodgers,
deep in the first inning.
I'm following the Dodgers only because I'm following Shohei
Jemai
Ohtani.
Jones has the only hit for
if I had
Atlanta.
the money,
It was a
guys,
ball that
if I had
should have been caught.
I'd have
Misplayed by Adam Duvall.
Yeah, Duvall lost it in that hazy sky.
In all the sports
LeMahieu came behind and knocked him in on the
I
ground
think it's
ball
cool to
out.
be able to dress
So
up
that's
for the
the
team
only
that you're
blemish that
rooting
you've
for to
seen
win
from Chris Sale thus far. But this looks vintage to me as far as the command and the velocity and the way he pitch mix.
Now, I will say this.
3 outs away from qualifying for
You
his
know,
10th win. He would join
I see what the Braves were doing. They did not want to go over the luxury tax. I get that part. But they didn't know the loophole like the Dodgers did, where the Dodgers can defer the payments to Ohtani for 10 years and then pay him all that lump sum of money.
So far, this
is kind of hard to believe that other teams didn't know about that loophole.
Jones got this one to the left, and then all of a sudden Duvall's hunting back, understands that this ball's going to stay in, almost makes this play, but the baseball gets under the mid, and Jones never broke stride, getting all the way to third base. Line drive in the book, Wayne.
He scored on a ground out.
Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate stopping by. Hey, if you're just trying to do this, the Atlanta Braves are on top. 8-1.
From Jemai Jones.
No outs, no runners.
High draft pick at one point. Second round pick of the Angels. He was traded to Baltimore
with a
for Alex
strikeout
Cobb.
probability of 26%.
He's from Roswell, Georgia. Going to face the Braves here tonight as a member of the Yankees, the 4th different team he's played for. And he's been on base twice against Chris Sale. He draws.
That's going to be ball 4, so that'll be Sale's second walk of the day.
I felt like the passes were there, and we talked about it earlier. You can't miss the fastball from Chris Sale. Fouled off a couple good fastballs with some good passes.
There you go, Frank.
Forced Chris Sale to go to that
hey,
ball.
you know.
Nice little take. And
Chipper Jones would be a shoo-in for being a hitter's coach.
Oh, yeah.
DJ's so important.
Chipper has always been talking about hitting.
Especially with Anthony Rizzo down now, you have that.
Yeah, I think it was Chipper. They even said, like, if a bat didn't weigh a certain amount, it went back. It had to be precise specifications.
Verdugo and Torres both getting the night off time, so it's a different look in the Yankees lineup.
Jemai Jones is on first there, Mitchell Woodrow. Nobody out. DJ LeMahieu stands in the batter's box for the Yankees.
Signed that 6-year deal going into the 2021 season.
The sound's a little ahead of the interactive. Let me get that
nearly as
up.
productive as he was before, but injuries have largely caused that.
There you go.
Of the injuries, though, now he's getting older, too.
Yeah.
That should be good in sync now.
Can't be father time, so it's important.
Remember to hit those
especially
thumbs
his
up,
strike zone
everybody.
awareness to be able to start
Stick around, check us out. If you like what you
getting
see,
comfortable about pitches and what he can handle, what he needs to attack.
We'd love to have some new outlaws joining on the phone.
There's 3 balls and a strike. Sale has walked 2 hitters tonight, including
You know
the first
we are in
batter of
the
this
top.
inning.
What are we in the bottom of the 5th?
LeMahieu 3-1.
Yeah, bottom of the 5th.
All right.
You know, the Yankees can score runs too, so there's still time.
Get the giveaway list here.
New York to get back into this game, down 7. There's a strike from Sale.
Hold on a moment.
Mayhew is 35 years old, and so is Sale. ball 4, so it's back-to-back walks to begin the 5th inning.
Not a good start to the 5th inning for Sale.
No, it's not.
Now
No,
we
it's
need
not.
Snit.
Nice
Oh, yeah,
little mound
here comes
visit.
Grant.
Rick Kranitz, one of my favorite pitching coaches of all
Kranitz.
time, always loses positivity, always a
Stop
straight
correcting.
shooter, especially in key situations. And I thought once they put Rick Kranitz
Yeah, it's
on
Kranitz.
the staff, especially with Spencer Strider,
So I say
and young
Krantz.
Max Fried, I thought he did a good job of grooming those guys and teaching them how to handle things in adverse times.
Old dude with the white beard, man. Oh, look at that.
That's
He's got
Krantz.
the goatee, bro.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna say what.
The Yankees with runners on first and second, nobody out as Jose Trevino
255
stands
batting
in.
average, 8 home runs, 25 RBIs, and 735 OPS.
Some adversity here
Jose
for
Trevino.
Sale. As he
That's
punches
gonna be
the
strike
strike over
one.
the outside corner.
Good visit.
Yeah, so far, 1 for 1. Sale has had some issues with the Yankees over the years. He's 6-9 against them lifetime. That's his worst record against an American League opponent. And if you go back to 2019, since then, Sale's
Uh-oh. What's that sound, everybody?
Yankees entering tonight.
What's that sound?
Actually, here,
Giveaway alert!
hit on the hand.
Giveaway alert. Giveaway alert. Giveaway alert.
Many injuries Sale has suffered over the last 4 or 5 years.
All right, guys and gals, remember, you need to get your Steam game client out and ready. This is free PC game.
Who knows those numbers best? Chris Sale.
You will redeem this with
There's
Steam.
some teams that have your number, you go in there and start like, this is the time where the tide's going to change. For me, it was San Francisco, same type of numbers.
There you have it.
It's still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
We have a first giveaway of the night.
Sale started to have some elbow issues.
Good luck, everybody.
He had some PRP injections that year. Eventually, he would succumb to Tommy John surgery.
Dave? No, Dave's not here right now.
Did come back in 2021.
Open the door, man. It's
He
me,
made 9
Dave.
starts that year. Pitched in the
Dave,
postseason
no,
for
Dave's not
Boston
here
that
right now.
season.
Classic movie,
Just 2
baby.
outings in 2022. Last year, he
Classic.
started to work his way back
Teach him,
again.
John.
Traded to the Braves, and now it's vintage Chris Sale back and as good as he's ever been.
Well, you think about a veteran that revamps himself, and obviously Charlie Morton was outstanding in Tampa, but once he got to Atlanta, he
Excuse
was
me,
a
everybody. I'm getting a little
rotation,
sleepy.
So they're hoping that the same could be for Chris Sale, and thus far he is. I mean, he's working on an all-star type campaign this year.
I'm trying to stay awake, everybody. I'm trying my hardest here.
Selected for one since 2018. He had gone to 7 straight from 2012 through 18. And he gets a strikeout on
Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike 3, so that'll be out number 2.
There we go.
We got 2 outs, bottom of the 5th, with runners on first
Strikeout number
and
7. It was a strikeout that ended the 2018 World Series. Chris Sale punching out Manny Machado to make the Red Sox champions again.
Yeah, that's only vintage Chris Sale, especially that type of slider down on the Manny Machado. Nothing he can do with that.
That's K's in the chat.
Rice. He bends at a breaking ball for a strike. Rice has played just a few big league games now. A catcher by
That's
trade.
7 strikeouts.
An opportunity to play some first base with Rizzo out. And they like his bat. He has certainly found some offense in the minor leagues, and they think it'll translate. Maybe not tonight against Sale, but that's in the big picture.
Absolutely. He looks very comfortable at the plate. Obviously, there's some power in Double-A and Triple-A, but
And Rice, 1-1 count. Run out.
about his IQ, his athletic ability, can run. He does hit the ball the other way.
Pops this ball to shallow right
Gonna be a
field.
fly ball out to right field.
But he gets there to make the catch.
Soriano has it.
2
Goes
outs.
back into second base.
All Bryce has a high IQ because he went to Dartmouth.
All right.
That's right. Want more stats for this game and other sports? Apple Sports is here. Your new app for real-time scores and stats. Fast and simple. Apple Sports.
No, I'm
available,
Dave.
download
What
free
girl says.
in the App Store in the U.S., Canada, and the U.K. on iPhone models iOS 17.2 or later.
I cannot wait to download
Dave's
that
not
app
here,
on my
man.
new
Yeah, I know, right,
iPad.
Frank?
That is coming, Mr. Weezy.
Classic, man.
Getting a special delivery?
No, I'm Dave.
Absolutely, there's some perks.
Dave's not here.
I can feel it.
Let me know when you get one.
You gonna let me know when you get yours.
As Waldo Cabrera is batting here with 2 outs. There's Darno
Excuse
on
me.
his iPad in the Braves dugout.
Oh.
Foul ball.
Two walks to start the inning with the Yankees not.
Welcome in, Braves fans.
Yeah, Chris Sale has made it tough to do so.
Oh my goodness.
Heading the count here on Cabrera. No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh my goodness. I'm trying to stay awake, everybody. I'm trying my hardest.
91
Oh my
pitches
goodness. I am
through the
tough.
5th. One ball and 2 strikes. Sale wins 7 innings each of his last 2 starts. His season high in pitches thrown is 105. Came in his last outing against the Rays.
I mean, they're just trying to get him to the 5th after coming back off of back-to-back outings where he had a lot of up-downs in that situation and throwing a lot of pitches. You don't want to really run him out there, especially with the score.
Rodón threw 93 pitches in his 3 2/3 innings. So both starters have been taxed as far as pitches thrown. Although Atlanta made much more contact on Rodón's 93 pitches than the Yankees have on Sale's 92.
Come on, Sale. Got it.
Rick Kranitz peers over the top of his glasses and watches Chris Sale elicit a bouncing ball foul off the bat of Cabrera.
Cabrera hit that out of Murphy's glove. I mean, that fastball tied him up. And that's what the slider and changeup falling away from Cabrera. So it's almost like a back and forth game. But he's hanging tough, trying to get Sale to make a mistake over the plate.
This has been a 28 pitch inning. 2 walks, a couple of outs. Now a strikeout ends the inning.
I will take it. Yes, sir.
Hey, welcome. Congratulations, David. You've been chosen for your gift.
Congratulations.
David Thomas has become a member. Congratulations. Gotta thank YouTube. I just paid for it. YouTube chose who got it. I see. Well, thanks regardless for your military service. Here we go, Matty O's up.
In the World Series in '96, and the Braves, one of them at least, in each World Series from that point. The Yankees have not been since 2009. Certainly they have a roster good enough to get there this year. The question is, will they?
And this fan base is, itching for a pennant at this point. I think they've been extraordinarily patient for New York standards, if you will. Overcoming this roster that has a ton of injuries and subpar play.
Have to be hit right up to the center.
Like they have a team.
Out
Wilson
number
grounds
1.
Out to Volpe, and here's Heidi.
Well, Austin Riley's
top of the
beloved
6th,
hitting
1
instructor
out.
Mike Brumley was killed in a car
Braves
accident
lead,
just last
8-1.
Saturday night.
So
Brumley
that's
was a hitting instructor in the Braves
that's the
system
kicker
from
there.
2018 to 21. And Riley
Yeah.
stayed in
Frank's a great
contact
guy.
with him. He
That's
worked
awesome.
with him
I'm glad he
just
stopped
a
in.
few
Frank,
days
coming
before
in
Brumley died
and hanging
when the
out,
team
Frank.
was in Baltimore
Nice to
last
meet
week. Riley said there's very few people have been
Mr.
models
Woodrow
in my
saying.
baseball career. My dad is number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Brumley has been number 2.
I'll tell you
He
what,
used to talk to him on a regular basis.
the whole
It's
time,
gonna be
like
tough
D and
for him
Gene
going
and
forward, just
several
from a
others have
mental
been coming,
standpoint. But since
the
meeting
kind
with
of
Brumley last
respect
week,
that they
Riley's
show
turned it
me,
up at the plate. batting
I
over
trust
500
their
with 4
character
home runs,
choices.
including that
And
first
if he
one
says
in
you're
the
a,
first inning tonight.
says you're a
Wayne.
great guy, then I believe that.
Austin Riley trying to find his swing again after he had
volunteer
an
outfighter now.
outstanding year
Thank you.
last year. He's kind
See,
of
there
been
you
streaky
go.
at times in his career anyway, but he's
That's
been
going to be a
on
base
base
hit
4
up
times
the
tonight
right.
as he singles the
That's
other way
past
here.
second baseman. So Austin
I
Riley
always
with
felt like,
one out.
There you
especially
go.
the way he was in that lineup and his
Nice.
approach, he was always going to be a dark horse for the MVP because of the chances that he's going to get in that lineup and how he's able to hit the ball the other way.
Sorry about that, guys and gals. It looks like my
Like you
wife
saw early in the ball
got to
game.
read the card. I was going to do a 5
He was
membership
7th
gift,
in MVP
but,
voting
she
last
didn't read the
year,
card.
6th the year before that,
Uh-oh.
and 7th as well in 2021. So he's been in the mix each of the last 3 years.
Yeah, my daughter. My daughter
He's hit
gave
at
me a
least
$20
33 home runs each of the last 3
bill.
seasons. Finished last year with 37.
That's how just got
shy
it
of his career
today.
high. Sean Murphy had a big first half
So the
offensively
wife was going to let
last
me
year.
use the card.
Cooled
and
off
she got
after the
card.
All-Star break.
I
but
gave her the money. She took
off
the
to a
card too.
blazing start at the beginning of last season. His first with the Braves.
That's all right.
Splits the catching duties with Travis d'Arnaud. Pretty good tandem for the Braves back there.
Yeah, a lot of leadership.
Be sure to let me know if you want Sunday
streams,
stream.
if you will. And
That way, because
Murphy
if
can
you
get on a
do,
tear
then
offensively.
I'm not going to do a five gift. I'll do
Bounces this one through the left side for another hit.
Okay.
The Braves have had
I'll let you know.
traffic on the bases.
I know I got
all
those
night.
two,
They have
the
on
3
here
yards to
as
do at
Duvall
some
will
point this
bat after a year
weekend.
from Warren
So.
Gardner.
I thought you
Yeah.
told me
You
you were
out
done.
to Minute
You were
Maid
done
Park.
before.
O's Astros. Of course, the O's. just
No,
have
not right now. I still got to get those yards
Anthony
cut.
sent on
I've
Dearborn
been
to
putting them
count.
off
That's an RBI
till
single.
this weekend.
The game
At
is
least
now
some
tied
point
at
this
2
weekend.
apiece.
Houston Astros trying to find their footing. Looked like they were starting to play better, and they've at least moved up into
Rick
second
Sale
place in
munching
the
on
American
something.
League
Looked like he had a
West.
sandwich or
Passing the Texas Rangers. Yeah, the Yankees are still the last repeat champion. 1998, 99, and 2000. Very nearly 2001. And
Remember,
no
all
team
odds
has
if you'd
repeated
like to-
since then, and the Rangers
like
have a
to
big hill to
correspond
climb if
with
they want to
me,
do
you're
it this
more
year.
than
Well,
welcome
you know
to
what?
send me an
When
email
I look at that
at
organization, this is the first time in their history that they're the hunted. You know what I mean? And so, a lot of injuries thus far.
If there's ever anything you'd like to send me to try,
he seems to get
or
hurt, that offense seems to
give me
falter.
an
That shows his
opinion, or
importance. And,
if you have a channel that you'd like like
it's tough to repeat.
Write
It's
me a
tough.
letter.
Your body's tired.
Tell me about
Maybe
yourself,
guys don't
about
get off to the start that they need to be. You think that the numbers are going to just continue to be the same year after year?
I'm happy to help small channels out.
So you look at Garcia,
Hey, George
who's a
Smith,
big-time
thank you for
opponent in
becoming
that
a member.
lineup. He has not got off to the start. You know, Seager's battling injuries, still trying
Welcome back to the Members Club.
So there's a lot of things going on with the Texas Rangers.
Team, thank you for becoming a member.
That Max Scherzer can give a little shot in the arm in that rotation because they've been struggling in that regard.
Oh, somebody must have purchased one.
Previous champion made it
Da,
back to
da,
the
da.
World Series the next year.
Oh, you're awesome. Thank you, brother.
Yep. I bought 5 memberships for everybody.
Thank you. Looks like
No problem.
Wow, that's a
good
good
team. Matthew, are you sure it was 5?
Yes, it was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yes. Very nice. Everything's bigger in Texas.
Well, welcome in,
Phillies won
George
in
Smith,
2008.
P,
And they
Tim,
got to the World Series,
and
lost to the
Matt.
Yankees in 09. I think they're the last team
guys
to
have
even
all
go
been
back
gifted
after winning the
membership.
previous year.
Maverick
And look at
Sports
that roster.
gifted out 5
You
memberships.
know, if you
Thank
look
you,
at that
Matt.
roster and how talented they are, the depth they had in that rotation.
Welcome, everybody. My gift is my gift for. I have been putting in some hard work, everybody. That's why you haven't really seen me much, but I like to do a little something for everybody.
Well, then, hey,
It's just my token.
I'll just do a 5 kicker to your channel when you stream.
Reno knocking down balls all night.
Sounds
I want to
good.
return that favor, man.
Past him, one that went
Oh
out
yeah,
of
no
his
doubt,
arm,
man.
but athletically, he can go.
2 balls, 2 strikes on Laureano has 2 doubles in this game.
All right, 2 and 2 the count. Top of the 6th. Swing, hits it,
to
chopper
LeMahieu,
over to
who
3rd,
goes
over
to
to
second
2nd,
base
one
with the
out.
force out there.
That's it.
And that ends the
Out
inning.
number 3, so we're heading to the bottom of the 6th. Braves still lead 8-1. The Braves
Oh, you're welcome,
commanding
Tim.
8 runs, 13 hits, and no errors on the night.
Yep. Oh yeah, you're very welcome there, Tim, Gino, George, and D. You're all welcome for the memberships. Like I said, I didn't pick them. YouTube does that, but I've wound up might as well buy the memberships, do something a little special for everyone. Just remember, everybody, my buddy's channel here. We're trying to get him to 1,000 subs. If you haven't already subbed to the channel, sub to the channel now. Hit that like button. Take an after part in the chat poll. My channel, of course, I haven't got around to streaming yet. I did stream the other night, but if I don't stream, I'm normally on here co-hosting with my buddy here and helping him with his channel, trying to get him to 1,000 subs. Everybody, he wants to get fully monetized. We're trying to get him there. He's only 46 subs away from that 1,000 subs. Everybody, please, if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way. Just like I said, everybody, it's easy to buy memberships just like that with one click. You can buy 1 membership, or you can gift out 5 memberships, or however many you want to gift out. So, oh, me.
Appreciate the love.
Oh, yeah, no problem. That's right, we did.
Yeah, we've gained 3 subs so far tonight.
Mix was there all night long. I love that he was fluttering that change up, but this was vintage, especially being able to land that breaking ball on both sides of the plate. But he got swing and miss not only with the fastball, but the slider and the change up. Fun to watch.
Yeah, he was excellent. 8 strikeouts, 3 walks, ran his pitch count a little bit higher. Only 1 hit allowed.
All right, so here we
As
go.
mentioned, it was on a misplayed ball.
Got Hernandez. Isabel Hernandez.
Daysbel Hernandez is the new pitcher. Deals upstairs to Anthony Volpe.
I have to refresh it, guys and gals. Let me get it up. Sound will be down momentarily.
Starting pitcher to be efficient so you can get your defense
All right,
off
so
their
we're
feet.
2-1 in the
moving
count.
into aggressive hitting mode.
Chris Sale in line for his 10th win.
All right, now I can pause it. Yeah, I thought it was. There you go.
Through a hard fastball from
2-2 the count.
Hernandez.
Now we are synced. I thought it was
Pitching
quite a
in
ways
the 6th
behind.
big league game this year. This time Chris Sale beat the Yankees. It was in game 1 of the 2018 American
Austin,
League
it'll
Division
be
Series.
8:50 start time.
Struck out 8 in that game over 5 in the 3rd innings. Wow.
But if I always give myself 20 minutes before the game actually starts. But we will stick with the Braves game until it is over. So
in the first inning,
it's not over.
stealing day in that inning.
We will stick with this one and then go into the next.
Yankees ran out of time to post a review. Volpe hits a lot of foul balls.
That second one he hit, I can't believe that was in the left-handed.
Yeah, unfortunately, I won't have time to really talk too much at the end. So as soon as the final score is wrapped up, we're going to call an end to the stream, and I'm going to get immediately word
Says the caught stealing to end the first.
That's it. That's it. I don't have any time. If this game
like
ends and there's a half hour, we'll talk to them.
Left hand of him.
But if we're right there at the marker,
Chris Conroy,
we're already at quarter after
the call,
8.
so the crew chief was keeping close tabs
We
on
got
how long
35
the
minutes.
Yankees had to signal for a review. Fly ball into the New York sky tonight as Jared Kelnick
underneath it for out number 1.
StatCast
Such a night to be able to,
Chris Sale struck
it's
out
really
8
good to
tonight.
see as badly as our team has struggled.
I mean, that's vintage.
It is great to see
below the belt
how these last 3 series have really turned around.
Being able to change eye level up in the
And to
zone.
start out against
Struck
these
out
Bronx
Soto
Bombers
twice.
like they have tonight.
And Aaron Judge for that matter.
This
So
team
both
is stacked.
happy to not see
They are a
Sale
tough team.
again. Soto now
And to come in here
7 career
in the
at-bats
enemy
against Sale.
territory and
Struck
pull
out
off
6
the night
times.
they're happy.
That's a tough
That's-
matchup, lefty on
that's
lefty.
a
I don't
really
care how
nice thing
talented
to be
you
able
are,
to-
because he has the velo and the spin rate.
To be able to feel for our team.
The pitch characteristics to keep any talented lefty.
This is the kind of team that everybody should, we should have been playing dominant like this from the beginning.
2-0 as Soto fouls.
Kenneth, I'm going to allow him to continue the stream.
Well, I guess the one
That's up to him. I mean,
between Soto and Sale.
I don't have nothing ready.
Got your foot.
I don't have nothing ready
6 strikeouts and a home run.
What do you? I didn't see the chat.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
to finish out the stream in case if this game here goes into more innings.
No, we'll stay. We'll stay and we'll have a late
we're
start
gonna
to
stay.
the Dodgers game. We'll stay, but we'll have a late start to the
I
Dodgers
got off
game.
the plane. I thought it was the engine.
Yeah, because I don't have nothing ready on my end. Everybody, I didn't do a thumbnail. I didn't do any of it.
How hot it was up here.
So-
Beautiful day though in the city.
So I didn't do anything. My buddy wanted me to co-host with him tonight, and that's what I'm doing. I just didn't get nothing ready.
Fan base, good pitch.
And I didn't even do nothing on my community page at all.
Straight time, a 99-mile-an-hour fastball from Daysbel Hernandez.
That tells you something. I just came home and just chillaxed.
Sometimes you have to climb the ladder.
Frank
You're
says
seeing
if-
right now,
he
sometimes
says
trouble with catching up to the velo at the
if
top
you haven't watched
of the
this
zone.
and haven't
he
liked and
understands I have
subscribed,
to
then you
able to
must
lay
be a
off
Mets
that
fan.
It's the first time Soto has struck out 3 times in a game this year. Between he and
South
Judge,
has invaded the
5
North and
at-bats,
is kicking
5
the snot out of
strikeouts.
them. Damn Yankees, let's go Braves, says Frank. Right on, brother.
0-2 on Judge here.
It puts so much pressure on the offense, and
All right, so 0-2 to the Judge. Oh, and he's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. Judge with a 304 batting average, 27 homers, 67 RBIs. Jack,
What do you mean by that, Gino?
You're not going to do a check swing?
What are you talking about, Gino? I don't do nothing. What are you talking about?
Fly ball, center field, holds
center field, that's Kelnick under it. Out number 3, baby. That's it.
Yeah.
We're heading to the top of the 7th.
What are you talking about, Gino? I don't. I really don't. I mean, when I got off work, my buddy calls me and asked me, "What are you doing?" I said, "I just got off work." He said, "All right." He said, "Are you going to co-host with me tonight?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll be sitting at the computer, yes." So as soon as I got home, after my daughter and I went and got something to eat for dinner, I got straight on here and we talked for a few minutes, and then he was wanting to get ready for a stream. So I didn't put anything together. I didn't do any thumbnail. I didn't do any graphics work. Yeah. Like I said,
I don't have the emojis in. I didn't have the Yankee Stadium. I got everything else done. Everything else done except those.
So yeah, like I said, everybody, just think this. I mean, we appreciate each and every one of you. We like the feedback. You know, give us the feedback. I know this thing here is a grind. We try to manage our time wisely, but sometimes we get behind. I know I do. That's for sure.
Well, one of my biggest problems tonight is I didn't know it was on Apple TV until about 30 minutes out. And that changed everything because I had to call and get my damn credentials for it because I didn't know. You know, the wife and kids have the credentials. I didn't even know them.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shit.
Yep. And then that puts you even more behind because I was sitting there on Discord.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, you got frustrated as hell. And you're like, oh, yeah. It's like,
Well, because I knew, we would have played It's Finally Friday. We would have had a nice, good intro. Oh, that's going to be out. Oh, short to the track caught. Out number 1.
I'm telling you, they need to call up Nacho Alvarez. It's still early in the season. Give the kid a shot. Set Arcia out. Make him a pitch hitter. Give Nacho Alvarez a shot.
He's got a Golden Glove season going. What do you mean set him out?
You know what I mean.
I don't agree with setting Arcia down. I mean, he'll come out of the slump sooner or later. I mean, so you said Nacho's hitting well. How's his glove working? How's his glove?
His glove is working too. Both are working extremely well.
Remember, it's in a lower bracket of talent too.
Yes, but here's
I'm
also another
thing too. I'm not saying the guy
too.
can't come up here and compete. I'm not saying that at all.
Gino, Matt's favorite saying is, "I'll do it later." Well, I'll tell you this. Yes, you start Arcia in the first half of the game.
That game's in the
All right.
7th inning in Atlanta with a big
You bring up Arcia in the first part of the game, and then if he's not doing so well, you sit him down and bring in Nacho Alvarez to take his place for the later half of the game. And I
think that's going to be a 2.
I guarantee you, he will get on base somehow, some way. He will punch in a run, get on base, has the glove. Basically, Nacho Alvarez is the Braves' future shortstop at some point.
You expect them to play well in their home.
I did read that.
Be able to come up here and
so
ball games in the fashion that they did. That's very concerning, especially how well.
I know Matthew can contest to that. Matthew, if you're still here, look that up and see if I'm right or wrong about Nacho Alvarez being the future shortstop for the Atlanta Braves, because I did see an article about Arcia being in a bad slump, which he is, and if they do decide at some point put Nacho in there.
Judge chasing down on the track, has out number 2.
Kelnick flies out, 2 up, 2 down.
Golly, Gino.
Pounded the Yankees. A rough start.
Damn it, Gino.
7 earned runs, just 1 K.
We appreciate it, Frank. Like I said, it's Friday night. We all have fun around here. See, that's why we said, everybody, we got a friendly chat. So,
especially with Santander really catching up over the last month. We had him in Chicago. He went deep, and all of a sudden he started to feel good about himself, and he's a true threat, and he's the one.
Come on, Ozzy. Make the fat man dance again, baby.
And now they rush me, but if they get him going and Cedric Mullins going,
And Jordan Westberg having a nice year so far.
Oh, swing and miss.
They're a very deep team.
Want to win the count? Ozzy has a 22% hit probability.
I can't pitch around 6 of the 9 guys.
According to Apple TV statistics.
They're all athletic. They can go get the baseball, and they can slug with the best of them.
They don't want you to know the rest of these info. How many at-bats he's had.
Last year, they had 5 guys hit 30 home runs
I
last season.
don't like watching
Yankees,
off Apple TV.
The last 2 games giving up 25 runs.
What's up, Nathaniel?
Daniel, what's up, brother?
5 years since they've had back-to-back games like this. Bumps in the road are expected in a long season.
Not New York.
That will be ball team. So
They're just not tolerated here. That's the difference.
Not New York. I'm telling you.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
See that right there? They talking about it right now. Who do we need to get? Who's on the market? Do we have enough to get Mason Miller?
I'd like to say welcome to the 6 new members of the channel.
As the Albies punches out.
Albies swings and misses out number 3, so we are heading to the bottom of the 7th inning stretch. Streaming, baby, watching the Braves kick some ass.
That's right. Like Frank said, North versus South.
South have invaded the North.
I still can't believe Braves only got the Yankees down to 1 run, 1 hit.
I know it, right?
Unbelievable.
Sale had an outstanding day.
Yes, he did.
I think he could have done better. He had as a matter of fact, the leadoff guy, he walked.
Yeah.
2 walks on the day, but he only had that blooper that brought the guy home because Duvall couldn't find the ball.
Yeah. Well, Chris Sale did pitch 5 innings, gave up 1 run with 3 walks and 8 strikeouts. So that's one hell of a day for Chris Sale. So that's why the Yankees only have 1 hit. So, 5 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 run, 4 walks, 4 earned runs. Or no, 1. I'm sorry. Damn. All right. I'm seeing double. It's 5 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run, 3 walks, and 8 strikeouts. So,
Hey, they're only the best team in the baseball because they hadn't come up against the Braves yet.
yeah.
And yes, statistically, they are the best team in baseball right now.
1996 World
But-
Series. Mark Wohlers against
the Braves are
Chivers.
showing them what's up.
Wohlers
What's
is
up?
going at him with the slider, but
Yep.
they're uncompetitive.
Frank,
pitches.
I will
Stays
say
on
this.
the fastball,
Yes, it has been
gets him
hot.
in swing
It
count,
has
and
been
then the
hot
slider
as
just
hell.
backs up and lowers his
Starting
speed.
last weekend, it was hot as hell. 98 degrees outside here in Georgia with a heat index of 103.
Series for the Yankees to come back.
Yours truly was out there spreading out, shoveling and spreading out 5 yards of black mulch in a flower bed. Saturday, he cut 2 yards Sunday. Worked all week.
Former teammate Chris Sale did an excellent
It was
job
hot today too, so
Here is the seemingly ageless
What are you saying, Gene? You
Jesse
think it
Chavez,
would be hot with
who
6
Braves
shirts on?
fans are campaigning to get him into the All-Star game.
He's been outstanding. The
Gene
old
tells
man
him, hey,
still
try
has
wearing
it.
1
We
shirt
had
instead
the
of
same
6,
agent
right?
coming up in baseball.
Basically the same age.
Absolutely, buddy. He's aging better.
Damn.
He's aging like Ravens, and I'm aging like Yellowtail. No disrespect, because they all both are talented wines, but
That's right, guys and gals. If you're just joining us, we are the dynamic duo. I'm the fat man with my co-host Ruben. Up
Jesse
above.
Chavez was drafted in 2002 by the Texas Rangers. He was a 42nd round
Jeez.
pick out of Riverside City College in
never
California.
mind. I'm not even gonna answer that.
He's from Southern California.
We got Uncle Jesse on the mound for the Braves.
The Braves,
Come on, Uncle Jesse.
The Blue Jays, the A's, the Blue Jays again, the Dodgers, the Angels, the Rangers again, the Cubs, the Rangers a 3rd time, the Braves, the Cubs again, the Angels again, and then the Braves a 3rd time.
Wayne, if you look in this garage, that's a lot of spring training bags. Rightfully so. And the reason why everybody wants his services, no matter what situation it is, spot start, high leverage, he comes in, he trusts his
Flop, flop, business. Oh, what a relief it is.
Well,
You're supposed to be doing your job. You ain't done it all night.
In spring training with the Braves.
I
He's
know.
back and he's pitching amazingly at a 156.
Sweet mother of God! What is the hold up?
121 this year.
That's right. What's the hold up? Hey, bada.
I would love to see him in the All-Star game. I really wanted to
Hey, bada, so we
And like I said earlier, he's not afraid to take the ball. Whenever
Hey, welcome back, lady.
The National League this year will find
Mr.
some room
Woodruff
for
says
Jesse Chavez.
we're making his back hurt. Sorry, man. I know I'm fat. You shouldn't try carrying all my weight. Let me get off your back.
Base by Stanton. Chavez has been around for so long. At one point, he was traded for Rick Ankiel and Kyle Farnsworth.
That's the new thing. It's the dynamo duel, the fat man and
they were
Ruben.
watching the VHS tapes, scouting.
Hey, I'm gonna have to make it. You know what? Now I got to. I gotta make this graphics that go with the fat man and Ruben.
Yeah.
Stanton rockets one up the middle. There's a base hit for a very
Base hit right up the middle of Kelnick, so that'll be a leadoff single in the bottom of the 7th.
Loud noises.
Give him the heater, Ricky.
That ball was
Give him the heater.
head down through the baseball. It doesn't take much.
All right, Laney. Well, thank you for stopping in. Hope your butt
right, Laney.
feels better. See you later. Enjoy your sleep.
Night, Laney.
The rest of your Friday night.
ridiculous.
That ball was in center field by the time Chavez turned around to find it.
What you call him,
10th
retiree.
hardest hit baseball in the majors this year. There's the Yankees lighting up StatCast between Soto, Judge, and Stanton.
Not
Give
tonight,
him
they're
the
not.
heater, Ricky.
Fouled away by Jones.
They ain't lighting up StatCast tonight.
Chavez was
Razor in town, baby.
2010 when he was 26.
That's right, Razor in town.
He was on the Braves when Bobby Cox last managed them.
Them Braves pitching it badass to the bone, Bubba.
Some longevity.
Don't give him the curveball, Ricky. Give him the heater.
Ring, ring, ring. Hello, Mr. Commissioner. Okay. Batman and Rubin. We're off to save the world.
Rubin.
It's the Fat Man and Rubin, baby. Your streaming world superheroes. Our superpowers are to call the balls as they see fit.
They scored often in the first.
All you dirty-minded people, don't even go there.
While the Braves pitchers have held the Yankees to run on 2 hits. Watching Jesse
all
Chavez
the plays as we see
it. 41 in August. Why are all these other teams letting him go?
And to hold all shitty refs
What's
accountable
happening
for their behavior.
with the Cubs or the White Sox or the Angels?
We'll make him pay.
As opposed to when he's in Atlanta. Why is he only good on the Braves now these days?
You know, I mean, there's just some teams in the way they trust him and the way they utilize him that just favors him in situations like this. Or
Good night, lady.
If the starter gets knocked out early,
Night, lady.
he has the ability to go up and down the lineup at least once to be able to bridge it. And so I think that, you know, he's just comfortable in a Braves uniform, and they trust him to do the job, especially in ball games like this.
3-2 on LeMahieu. Only Justin Verlander has thrown a pitch in the major leagues this year. Older than Jesse Chavez.
All right, 3-2 the count. We'll do it again. Foul ball.
He loves competing.
One out, run around first, bottom of the 7th. Chavez now pitching his 17th pitch.
Baseball with him, and so as you can see, even though he throws 89,
Here we go.
he's not afraid to attack hitters.
Forget the curveball, Ricky.
Double play. Got him.
Yes.
That is
Give
it.
me
The
the
7th
heater.
inning. We're heading to the top of the 8th.
Trucking for the
Remember,
Atlanta
guys,
Braves rolls a
I
scoreless
never put a
7th
damn
after this
chat.
double play.
Or did I?
No.
Oh, what?
No, you did not.
I did not. Hey, guys and gals, head to the community page. Get your votes in there. That's what we'll go off of. We already have a Golden Broom celebration to celebrate, and we have the vote chat right. I forgot I was in such a hurry. I totally ding along it out of my head. Did not have a chat vote for in the live stream, but it is on the community page. Head on over there before the end of the game. Get your votes in.
Meineke takes total care of mine auto.
And we all know it's looking like, you know, the Braves can pull it out, but hey, you never say it's over. Look at the other night when the Dodgers took on Colorado. 7-run top of the ninth to give them a 1-run lead. They can win the bottom, and they take
I only trust Meineke with Meineke.
So it is never over. So get on over to the community page and get your votes in. We will be doing.
All yours.
How do you sleep at night?
On a mattress from Mattress Firm. A sleep expert made it easy to find the right one. Plus, they have a low price guarantee. So if I see it cheaper somewhere else.
I forgot the commercial. Sorry. Big old burly guy.
Rawr,
rawr. Mattress Firm. Yeah, head on over to the community page, get your votes in. We will be announcing, probably not tonight. By tomorrow's stream, I'll know. I believe what we'll do is possibly the series after the Yankees series, game 1 or something. We'll do a celebration for it. Now, I'd like to spread them out over multiple games since they're two different giveaways. We already gave tonight's game key away, so. All right, so here we go. Marcell Ozuna with a 311 average, 20 home runs, 63
Tonight
RBIs.
they lead 8-1, and Marcell Ozuna is batting
Says
here in
base
the 8th
reach
inning.
probability is
0 for 4
33%.
tonight.
That's
He
going to be
and
ball
Orlando
one.
Arcia are the only Braves that have not recorded a base hit.
Come on, Big Bear.
Again, the only Brave not to record a base hit is Orlando Arcia.
Ozuna's hit 20 home runs. He's driven in
Yeah.
63.
But here's the thing:
Wild start to the
he's
year
having
for
a
Ozuna.
Golden Glove
He
season
won't be the
for defense.
starting designated
Do
hitter
you
in the
pull
National
him?
League now that Shohei
Do you
has
pull
switched
him
leagues.
because he's having a batting slump? I
do.
just don't think
You know
so.
what I mean? He can put a team on his
Not
back.
not
and he
if
seems
the
to be
rest of the
comfortable.
team,
Had a little about
if the rest of the
2
team
weeks
is picking
span
up
where
the
he was
slack,
rolling over on
like they
baseball,
have
but,
been.
You know, those
Yeah.
hitters
Let
love those
him-
Colorado trips, and he seems
let
to
him
get back
naturally
on
come
track,
out of the slump.
especially playing in Colorado. So,
Yeah.
but deservedly so. He's been huge in this lineup for Ozuna, and just waiting for the supporting cast of Riley and Olsen to come along. And this is a totally different lineup if they have those 3 horses in the middle of it.
Foul ball, so 2-2 to count.
Major League leaders in
Major League leader
all
Aaron
the
Judge,
big
home runs,
offensive categories,
27. Gunnar
homers,
Henderson,
RBIs,
22.
slugging, the real
Shohei
producers,
Ohtani
and
with 21.
Aaron
Marcell
Judge
Ozuna with
first
20.
across the board.
There's a
Ozuna's
three-tie-way for
smattering
Marcell Ozuna with
over those
20.
lists as well.
Yeah.
I said that.
And I always like this game.
You kind of faded out there for a second.
Oh, did I? My apologies.
Yeah.
And shows line-to-line power.
I'm just trying to help you out there.
Overcome a ton of adversity.
My mic's over to my right now. So I was actually looking way to the left. That might have been why I started.
He still is one of the best teammates, the first guy off the bench.
No worries, I was trying to help you out there, brother.
He's not surprised that he's having the monster year that he's having this year.
3 balls, 2 strikes on Marcell Ozuna here. You see him, you see Stanton. You think about Christian Yelich as a Brewer. Man, the Marlins had some outfield back then.
Hey, you crossing the line. I know it's late. I saw you smiling. I know you was about to say something. I left you off the hook about talking about your
I didn't look good or what?
I know we're getting comfortable in the booth, but
All four?
I know where you're going.
Can keep the Big Bear company on the bench.
All right,
Big
sorry
Bear
guys and
Marcell
gals, are you
Ozuna.
there? Can you hear
The team
me?
has gone 6-1.
Yeah,
Snit Bear riding the pine.
Yeah, my
Leaving
internet
with
went down.
sunglasses and a hat, and of course he made the trip here to New York. I don't know if he gets his own suite, guys, or if he just bunks up with Marcell, but he's here on the trip.
He got a hat too.
Well, I wonder how Walt Weiss feels about the new bench coach.
I like where you go with that. You know I'm an Oaktown guy. You know I love Walt Weiss, one of the best to ever do it.
Sorry about that,
Coaching
guys and
jobs
gals. You
have
may have
changed
to refresh your
in
browser.
Major League Baseball over the
Just
last
refresh
20 or
your
30
browser.
years, especially with
We
more
have
information.
storms coming
Coaches
through
work
tonight,
hard.
so
They're
yeah, I just
almost
lost.
working as hard as
lost
the players
internet.
a lot of times, you feel like. There was a time where the bench coach might as well have been Snit Bear at one point in baseball history.
Not anymore. They have multiple hitting coaches, assistant hitting coaches, assistant infield coaches, pitching coaches, and a lot of these coaches have had manager experience. And
All right,
so
I'm going to go ahead.
very important that,
We're going to
teach
refresh the
guys who
interactive
team
and everything,
in the big
guys.
leagues to get themselves ready every day. Teams to be successful. Good pitch.
Olsen strikes out. We've said good pitch a number of times here since Joendrys Gomez has entered for the Yankees.
You know what? He's been attacking with that fastball, but his best pitch is that slider, and he's able to shape it. If it's a right-handed batter, he wants it falling away, but if it's a left-handed batter, it's more of a true 12-6 type slider. But he's wanted this baseball, and he's shown that he's not afraid, especially the way they're not going to cover off the
of the coaching
Olsen
positions,
struck
especially
out.
the
Damn
bench
it.
coach. The hitting coach has his role. The pitching coach, first base, third base, they all have obvious roles. The bench coach never really did, but when Joe Torre was managing the Yankees all
Austin
those
Riley
years,
now
and
at bat.
Don Zimmer right there to
0-1
kind
in
of
the
keep them
count.
straightened out and think through things together. And it was as that bench coach job evolved, Don Zimmer was a really big part of that here in New York.
It's a relationship, and you have to build a rapport, and it's almost like a second manager.
Fly ball hit
That's
out
deep
towards
out to
field
center.
pretty well by Riley,
Judge
but
going to
it
get
stays
under
in
it.
the park as
That's
Judge
out
catches
number
it.
2.
2 outs here in the 8th inning. The Yankees have had 31 straight winning seasons.
Come on, Smurf.
Joe Torre was certainly in the middle of this long
Looked like a 3-nipple chicken. What did I miss?
1993.
I wasn't able to look at the chat for a little while. What did I miss?
In 2003. Do you even remember the bench coach? Was it Ozzie Guillen?
Yeah, no, it was Ozzie.
Need to type popcorn dash, yellow dash, stripe, smile.
But Ozzie did a lot of the game planning as well. Credit to Ozzie, and so. But Trader Jack, man, I mean, I feel like he's managed at that point. He managed like 8% of all the players that ever played in Major League Baseball. So he knew a lot of baseball, and he always watched who was working.
All right, so here we go, Sean Murphy.
Ozzie Guillen
want to know in the count? Marcell Ozuna on first.
Jeff Torborg started.
They're going to give him that call, so strike one.
When that happened.
My first big league start.
Your pitcher at 67 pitches on this next pitch.
So this is my 24 hours in the big leagues.
He's got the call. He likes.
Manage the turnover.
His stance. Wind up in delivery.
Because he was such a.
That's going to be high. Fly ball out to center field. Judge under
beast
it.
Of the business, but
round number 3
for Jeff.
That
Inning
concludes
is
the top
over. Joe Andrews.
The Braves still lead 8-1. Remember, guys, I do not have a chat vote tonight. Be sure to go to the community page and vote in the community page. This is the start of a new series, so we have the option of a Golden Broom celebration, and we're still eligible as of right now for that chat vote poll. It does look like, unless the Yankees can turn it around, it looks like the Braves may pull this out. So the chat, I haven't even looked at the community page yet.
I'll take a look. I'm already there.
All right.
Let's see. Right now, you guys, as it stands right now, at 83%, you guys got the Atlanta Braves winning this game at 83%. The New York Yankees 17%.
There you have it. Remember, if you're sticking around for the Dodgers game, be sure to get your Dodger vote in. Who do you think is going to win, the Los Angeles Angels or the Los Angeles Dodgers? Currently, there's 10 votes. 70% think that the Dodgers are going to pull the win out. Left turn, Clyde. Absolutely. Clint Eastwood. Any which way. Or, damn it, what was the name of that? There was 2 movies made. He went around underground boxing, underground fighting. Had the big ape in the junkyard.
I can't remember.
Any which way you can. Any which way you can, I think, is the name of it. Great movie. Left turn, Clyde. Big orangutan goes in the cop's car and takes a poo.
Yeah.
Takes care of all the fight-winning money. Hides it in the junkyard, and the old lady's always chasing him around trying to find the money.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops. I messed up when I 954. It's not 964. My bad.
It happens.
Clyde liked the beer, yep. Then we went to the not circus, the damn it. I'm having a brain fart over it. Went to the zoo. Broke one of the females out so he could have a night with a girl.
Oh, man. I've watched so many movies. I can't think of it.
It's Any Which Way You Can with Clint Eastwood.
Oh, yeah.
He was on this big stage.
I'm sorry.
After having
my brain's fried right now.
Experience at all.
My first relief appearance in the World Series, Jack McKeon.
No, I didn't realize that.
In New York, and he says, "Well, Big D, go get him." I was like, "I need a better speech than that."
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Woodward.
Sometimes you respond when you're
Woodrow,
on fire like that.
he got it out for me,
exactly
Zoo.
what Lee did. It's like you're gonna start game 1
Right.
game 4 in the World Series. Okay.
You know what the mating call is in Eastern Kentucky is?
Yeah,
Shaking a pill bottle in a.
Dylan Lee was drafted out of
In a Walmart parking lot.
Damn.
He's talking to the Braves. Radio announcers
And blared on the siren system.
I really shouldn't
Only at
laugh.
Wally World. Only
really
at
shouldn't
Wally
laugh.
World.
I shouldn't laugh
Showed up for one
because
of those road trips during
opiate
the
addiction
playoffs
is
that
a
year. They had the players wearing
plague on our
Yes.
society.
blazers,
And
and
it is an addiction.
there was Dylan Lee
Addiction
with
is-
the
it's
tag on the
disease.
jacket still, and everything
And
sewed up on the back.
I feel sorry
And it
for a
was
lot of
probably
people
the
that are
first
trapped
time in his
that-
life he'd ever
in that
even
cycle of their life.
worn some kind of blazer.
Yeah.
But it's still
suit
funny
jacket.
the way he put it.
All itchy.
Gino says, "What is the mating call of a brunette?" Oh Lord,
Strikes out.
Gino's
That's
drunk.
two
Everybody.
quick outs
I
for
can
Lee
only
here in
imagine.
the eighth inning.
Yeah,
MLS action heats up tomorrow, highlighted
That
by
blonde have
Cincinnati,
That blonde
Cincinnati aiming to hold New
that
England's
blonde
lead
lead yet?
streak. And watch out. Western Coast Lake and the LA Galaxy square off before a nightcap between bitter rivals
Hell no.
Vancouver and Portland. Catch each MLS clash on an action-packed Soccer Saturday. Coverage starts at
Hell
6:30
no.
Eastern. Kickoff 7:30, all in one place. MLS season pass
Okay, how?
on Apple TV.
that's two quick outs.
Again.
Yeah.
Or did our 3D go down?
The ball's in the Oswaldo Cabrera.
Yeah, it's
Sometimes they still
just got the little blue
They're
dots.
invisible.
right here at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, they're
Did you
invisible.
make the play down there?
It's the ghost players.
It's the ghost.
She said no.
Tony made
It's
the
the
play.
ghost with
Tony was all
Tomos.
over it.
Well, Tony's got the ball. Tony should show the ball.
It's the ghost of Yankee past.
Tony just want to get out of here. Good slide now. Tony just want to get out of here.
Don't
We'll see if
project.
we can
It's
get it
8-1
fixed.
Atlanta as we go through it.
Tony just want to carry that Louis Vuitton bag and get up out of here. That's okay.
Hey, good play by Tony.
Backhand. Oh, a little
Oh, he
clink.
dropped it.
That's
Dropped
okay.
it at the end.
That's okay.
Got it in the hand and then just couldn't squeeze it.
Gold glove.
Let me say
All right, so they must have made it through. What was that? Was that the bottom of the fifth, eighth, or the eighth? I think.
No, bottom of the eighth.
Are we in the bottom of the eighth or going to the ninth?
Yes, we end of eight.
All right.
We're going
So
to
we're
the
heading
top
to
of the
the top
ninth.
of the ninth.
We appreciate it there, Mr. Woodrow.
Absolutely.
Hey, we have fun. Let's put it that way. And that's what this is all about, is having fun. Nobody's on first. There's 3 outs now. So,
What's on second? Who's on first? I don't know.
you said 1 cold potato, 2 hot, 2 hot potato, 3 hot. Blah. Told you I'm getting sleepy, everybody. Starting to stumble my words again.
You do that regardless. You got sleep or not.
Hey, ha ha ha. We'll see if the Braves can put a couple more insurance rooms on.
It'd be nice to see them do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and check the other scores around the league, everybody. Let's see.
By Chevrolet with Dontrell Willis and Heidi Watney. I'm Wayne Randazzo. We are at Yankee Stadium where the Yankees are having
well, right now,
the Atlanta Braves.
The Arizona Diamondbacks from the top of the ninth lead Philadelphia Phillies 5-4
for the rest of the series. Outstanding
in Philly right now.
Really, he's pitched with some emotion.
We need,
like
we need them to hang on and win. That's for sure.
Love seeing this young man go out there and compete against one of the better lineups in the National League.
Venezuela, Gomez is 24 years old, made his major league debut toward the end of last year. You know, ultimately, in this round for Gomez, you know, he's just pitched, what, 5 innings out of the bullpen. This will likely result with him going back to Scranton, more than likely. But it puts him at the top of the list for the next time the Yankees need someone to make a spot start or fill a rotation spot.
By far, and everybody's watching, not just Aaron Boone, but the higher ups of just watching how he commands the baseball. But really, Wayne, is the mound presence. He believes that he's a big leaguer. I love that slider. That's a big league slider, and he stays down in the zone for the most part.
You got that right, Woodrow.
Pop up off the bat of Duvall. Not a lot of foul territory here, and that one ends up out of play.
And I love seeing, you know, individuals kind of pitch with emotion. I was the guy that pitched with emotion. Have fun competing, no matter what the score is.
Tomorrow, the Yankees will have Marcus Stroman facing Charlie Morton. And on Sunday, it's Nestor Cortez against Max Fried.
From the looks of it, we're going to have a late start on the Dodgers game.
It should be a good series. Just wasn't a good night for Rodon.
Foul ball, so that'll be 1-2 count. Do it again.
My man Nestor, Mr.
New York
305
pitcher on his 72nd
right there.
pitch.
Got a chance to see him before the manager meeting, and I promised him a Willis
Pitching
jersey.
his 73rd.
I said, I'm gonna send you one, big guy. I'm gonna send you one. You got to work on your heroes, but nevertheless, I'm gonna send you one.
Oh, all these Miami guys,
love
the D train.
You see how Neto hugs me every time, man. Yeah, no, I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. That it really transcends money, being impactful and paying it forward, and talking to Anthony Rizzo and the Nick Castellanos of the world, the Zach Netos, and when they say Joe Robbie, I say, oh, you really are a Marlin fan when you say Joe Robbie. J.D. Martinez hit his first major league home run off me, and then in the tunnel in Houston had me sign a ball and take a picture with his family. And so I said, okay, if I'm gonna give those guys in those teal hats at that scorching stadium trying to watch your boy Dontrell struggle through 5 innings. Good pitch.
Swing and a miss by Duvall. Well, last night you were part of.
Oh yeah, no, not a problem there, Frank. Anytime, brother.
Track to Birmingham, Alabama's Rickwood Field. The Giants and Cardinals played a game that was.
Glad that we can take your mind off the things.
A tribute to Willie Mays and Dexter Fowler. What's he saying to you there?
Nothing I want to hear. Talking about his golf game, but you know, it's just good to see everybody, and obviously it's all about, you know, talking and representing Willie Mays, one of the greats, you know, and really one of the American heroes, and he just opened the door for all of us to showcase our talents and really enjoy the game of baseball, and what better place than Rickwood Field. And so the energy and the vibe.
All right, so I've already.
Everybody was happy.
I've already put
to
a
be
post
there.
in the community
So
that
it was fun to
there
see
will be
all
a
my
late start to the Dodgers
you know,
game.
all my old mates talking about all those guys hitting home runs off me and what have you. And so this is fun. See the greats of Ken Griffey Jr. and Barry Bonds and Albert Pujols and what the list
He's
goes on.
hit down the left line.
The third double of this
Oh
game.
yeah, there you go.
Be a double easy.
He's going for a double. Yes, sir. That's three doubles today for Laureano.
This kid has been a great addition so far. He's really hit the ball very well.
He's always trouble, especially down
Yeah, he's contributed.
He's had how many home runs?
But excellent.
He's only been in the rotation now for what? 6 games?
Yeah.
Having not allowed any runs of his own. The performance by Joendrys Gomez in relief of Rodon.
there you have it. They're pulling their pitcher.
Yep.
So we are in commercial. New kid in town.
Let's go, Bravos. Let's go. Okay, so Arizona didn't score any runs. They go to the bottom of the ninth. Arizona still leads it by 1 and 5-4.
Yeah. Here comes our insurance runs, he says.
Yeah.
Mr. Maverick said he's going to stay for a few innings of the next game. So, like I said, we'll be hitting up as soon as this game is done. We're going to have to. We won't have time to talk. We're going to have to end the stream as soon as we're done. But so I'll get it out there now. I want to say thank you to everybody that stopped in, all you new subscribers, everybody that hit that like button. We did such a great job at tonight's likes. We ended up with 30 likes on the night, guys and gals. Thank you so much. And it looks like we have picked up 3 or 4 subs tonight. Every little bit helps. That certainly does. So thank you. Bottom of my heart, thank you so much for all the support. If you have the means and you'd like to come watch another stream with us, be sure to follow us. We'll be doing the Dodgers game next. But we will have to take the stream down to start the new one. Oh, okay. Arcia got on base finally.
Huh.
Well, they took
He
it
was
hit
hit
with the
by
ball.
a pitch. Yeah.
Painted the bottom right corner for strike 1. Jared Kelnick, he has a RBI probability of 23% with a 270 batting average, 6 home runs, 19 RBIs on the season. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
It's been hard to find me on YouTube there, Mr. Woodrow. Audio, bud. Audio.
He has 2 hits and strikes out here against Bickford.
Really? Are you talking to Maverick Sports and it's hard to find him on, or me?
He was on fire all day on the barrel, but excellent slider down and in under the swing path.
2 outs here in the 9th inning as Albies will bat. He has a home run and a double tonight. Braves have hit 3 home runs in this game. Albies and Riley in the 1st inning, Olsen in the 4th. Phil Bickford making his first appearance in the big leagues this year for the Yankees. He was added to the bullpen today. Yankees made some roster moves. Victor Gonzalez was designated for assignment. Ron Marinaccio was sent to AAA this week. So Yankees bringing up Bickford and adding Gomez, who we saw. Gomez was speeded for length in case
comes the pitch.
Something like what happened with Rodón did happen.
That's
Judge makes
out
a
number
catch.
3.
And that takes us to the bottom of the 9th with the Braves up 8-1.
The top of the 9th, we're heading to the bottom of the 9th.
When you top order online at participating grocery stores, MasterCard will donate 1 cent up to $5 million to study and cancer. Standing up for the people we love.
We're about to find out. I'd like to remind everybody that we are partially monetized. If you'd like to help out, if you'd like to contribute to the channel monetarily, you can do that by several ways. You can purchase a monthly membership starting with your Pro Rookie membership for 99 cents a month. You could get a Pro membership for $1.99 a month, or you can become an MVP member for $2.99 a month. We have super stickers and super thanks and super chat. Those are ways to donate. Now, the last way, if you'd like to make sure that, remember, YouTube takes 30% of anything done through YouTube. If you'd like to see the channel get every bit that you donate, feel free to use Cash App to send a donation. You can send a donation by going to cash.app/$HBS on your Cash App. You'll have to have a Cash App as well.
Gino.
Guys in drama awesomeness. Genesis. Let me see.
Gene is the most.
Oh, Gene is the most awesomeness. Okay.
Awesomeness.
I thought it was like Dennis. Dennis the most.
Gino.
What do you guys think of the up and coming, the new Beetlejuice movie? I've actually seen some preview of it. Yeah.
Yeah, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Not looking bad.
I'm keeping an eye on that score in the Phillies game, everybody. So, oh, game is over. Phillies lost 5-4. All right. If Braves can hold on, we move up another game. We'll only be 6 games back. If the Braves can hold on here.
This championship number 25. They added one in 2000 and in 2009. Anthony Volpe gets the 3rd hit of this game for the Yankees. Clean single to lead off.
That's going to be a lead-off single for the Yankees.
He's really grown up at the plate. Looks more confident. Gets better quality at bats, and
how are you?
They really trust him at the leadoff spot to really be the table setter for this Yankee lineup.
No, I'm here.
3 hits would be the fewest in a game this year for the Yankees. They had a gift base hit in the 2nd inning. They had a single in the 7th.
Looks like your guy on OBS throws up.
Brings up Soto.
Oh.
Sit back in your chair for a second.
28-year-old rookie making his 3rd major league appearance.
Oh.
After a decade in the minor leagues, as Soto lifts a fly ball to left center. Adam Duvall has it for the first down.
Might want to restart your
Aaron Judge will bat. Here's Heidi.
Yeah, Grant Holmes,
you're like going super choppy slow when
just made his debut on Father's Day last Sunday. He said
I don't know why.
In 2022,
right.
that was a real come to
restart your
Jesus
cam on.
Yeah, I restarted it.
Rebuilding team releases
I did.
But he said about a month
I restarted
later, the Braves
it.
called. They said they saw
something. I never seen it go down and back
him,
up.
a team that had just won the World Series
did for
the year
me.
before. Made his debut on Sunday, so it's been a dream come true, guys.
Well, maybe it's me.
Being able to continue to push forward, overcome adversity, still believing your talents at the highest level, and now you're part of a first-class organization, and so love hearing about stories like that.
He was a first-round pick 10 years ago. As Judge breaks his back, grounds one
Judge breaks the back.
Gets to second base.
There's one. There's 2 out. Double play.
Braves night in New York. The Braves hit 3 home runs.
That is the final score, 8-1. Atlanta Braves over the New York Yankees.
8-1 at Yankee
Thank you,
Stadium.
everybody, for participating. Thank you for all the subs. Thank you for all the likes.
They got their foot down. They barreled
Most
up a
of all,
lot of baseballs.
thank you for just being here and showing your support on KGB for the C Sports Network
Albie's got his
with
foot
my
down.
man, Mr. Maverick, man above,
Apple
like to say
Taco.
thank you. If
This
you see over on the doubleheader,
really can
we're now
produce and
switching over
do
to
that type of damage, especially with the Queen Jr. out for the season.
and,
It has to be a collective
Angeles
effort.
Dodgers.
And if
Thanks,
you get
everybody.
Matt Olson
I'm
going,
KGB,
there's
and
gonna
I'm
be
out.
some
Peace.
for this lineup, and they still got a chance.
Peace out,
to really fight for the
everybody.
division title.
Braves win.
Braves hit their way through tonight. Chris Sale did a great job to get his 10th win.
Yeah, he looked absolutely stupendous. I love